like on Demo Man. I mean, I guess you kind of go the same direction anyway with game one, which is Demo Man. Looks like they're about to start now.
Perfect. Yeah, it looks like they're just getting underway. Howard, thank you for the heads up. So Evan and I are here. For those just joining, we're starting the amazing race, the women's finals here in Pincinnati 5.
Yep. So how do we switch over to the?
So we're going to go to our all games cam, and we'll be able to show you. Now that everybody's picked their position, we'll be able to show you.
Yep, this is Chelsea Pomeroy from Columbus.
Who's up? Yep. So you'll see right here on the screen the last seed. Well, in this case, it might not be last seed, but whoever ended up getting first player will be first, and then second, third, fourth, all the way through. Chelsea got first. So you do get your normal. It's your full game. It's not just one ball. You get to play a full game. You'll see the next players, it tends to speed up because as somebody gets a score slightly higher than the lowest, they'll just stop playing. They don't need to keep going.
Good shot there. Finished the MTL Bonus X. It's one of the games where I literally have to stand on my tiptoes
to get up to the handles?
To be able to see the MTL.
Oh, to see the MTL.
Short guy problems.
I play the handles, but it is weird playing up here for me. I find that very odd.
So handles give you extra combo points and bonus, 1 million per combo.
Yep.
She is not using the handles. I don't use them, but.
I noticed last night in the finals, Raymond Davidson wasn't using the handles.
No.
Steve Bowden wasn't using the handles. Tyler was. So, yeah, not everybody plays the handles, but combos are such a big part of the score in this game, particularly in tournament mode. Because in tournament mode, it's much harder to start the multi-ball. You have to hit all the spot targets to qualify multi-ball.
Right. That's what he's saying about that Soren ROM.
Yep.
So Chelsea had a bad flip or fumble there to this ball, too, so hopefully she'll recover here.
Morning, Bree.
Oh, there she goes. She got multi-ball. So I think
great.
I'm going to go on I don't think it's going too far on a limb here to say that she's probably going to be safe, even if she just hits one
generally
or two jackpots.
Game like this, you get in a multi-ball, you hit a couple jackpots. On Amazing Race, you're usually okay because there's 19 other people.
Yeah. So it ended quickly, but I think she got the first jackpot, which is the center ramp, which she must have either shot or hit the button for a free spotted jackpot.
Yep. What's really wild is if you have somebody have an amazing game. Oh, tilted that out.
That's all
Lost that combo bonus.
I think with 130, I mean, it's low, but I think she'll still be all right, especially with 20 players. Is 20 players?
20 players today, yep.
20 players. Okay, so Andrea's next. I don't see Andrea's last name.
Which Andrea is this? I don't know. We'll have to look a little further down on the list. Give me a second.
All right.
This is Andrea Schmidt, I believe.
Morning, PBR.
Oh, that's Bree.
P. Bree and Jelly.
P. Bree and Jelly. Hi, Bree.
Bree, I hope you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, me too. Bree was gonna lead this tournament along with Jen Rupert this weekend, and Jen was kind enough to step in. Bree is normally our tournament leader and director, and unfortunately she got sick and did the kind thing by not bringing those germs to us, but we certainly miss you, Bree.
Thank you for everything you do, Bree.
Yep.
You can make a good argument for in this particular format for using the triggers, just because if every million's going to count
every
here.
million's going to count. Yeah.
Just use the triggers, make combos like that.
Yep.
You'll just get points eventually.
Yeah. So you get double the combo points with the handles, right? So that was a 6 million combo bonus. Could have been a 12 million combo bonus.
Is that how it is?
I believe so.
I thought it was just for every combo you do, it's an extra million in bonus, but I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe I'm counting combo points, not combo bonus. You might be right.
And I think that's multiplied by the MTL. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Did this one have the Soren ROM or just the claw disabled? It does have the Soren ROM, and Eric said the claw is not disabled. So what it does is, okay, let's see if they hit the right.
We'll see, yeah. If the claw is going to.
All right, Andrea missed the right ramp here.
Yesterday we had the claw drop it in a really weird spot.
Okay, so the claw's not disabled then. But what you have to do is you have to manually pick all 4 or 5 of the modes up there. I think it's 4. I don't remember. It also makes computer wards a little bit more difficult to collect.
There's another combo there.
Oh.
Good morning, Katie. I wish you were here too. Is that Katie Coster? You know what's funny is you said, which Andrea is it? And I looked through the list because I didn't look up at the screen. I play in a pinball league with Andrea. I know who this is. I looked down like, I don't know, let me look through this paperwork.
Oh, okay, here's the current low score then.
All right, so Chelsea breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah,
Andrea.
Six combos, 1 million per combo there, and it could have been 12 million.
Yeah, could have been.
My guess.
Could have been 12.
All right, so low score is going to be Andrea. I like how they're using the. I like how they're using the Google Doc here. You know, nothing against the match play, but the Google Doc makes things real easy to see.
Yep. Oh my gosh, we love match play, but yeah, this is for the purposes of this tournament. This is a much easier way to see it all on one screen.
So here's the tough part. Chelsea got to. Oh, okay. So X means they have played now. All right, they're doing it opposite than what we do.
Oh, instead of putting an X and then erasing it.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Now I know. All right, so Chelsea is up on Bad Girls.
Yep. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably watch one. My guess is we'll want to watch a whole bunch of people go through this one, and then we'll move sort of through the next ones. This format is a little bit harder than others because we can't see everybody play at once. We are going to watch one game for a while. We may not see everybody play.
Yeah.
So I guess that's true for most formats, but it's a little bit more frustrating in this one because there's so much going on.
Yeah. Eventually, the score might be low enough where it only takes a couple shots maybe to advance.
We'll stop watching.
Yeah. So this is Sydney Walmsley, also from Columbus.
Yep. And she comes from a pinball dynasty as well. The rest of the Walmsley family.
She won some tournament. I don't know which one. Like either I think women's state final in maybe either West Virginia or Indiana.
Neo Pinball, let's go. What's up? Neo Pinball was here sitting in the booth with me yesterday. And thanks for the sub.
What's up, Nick?
Appreciate that.
Oh, goes Chris. Chris is in chat there. LOTR breath. He didn't.
I know we missed Chris this year.
I'm the piano man. You know what I'm saying?
We missed Chris this year. I think Chris wanted us to send fudge. I was actually in the elevator with the fudge guy on the way down, and I said, we have some fudge we need to send to Alabama.
Are they setting up shop again today?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's good fudge.
Good. I brought my wife Sarah, and she was asking about it. All right, we got here. Okay, she did get credit for that combo, even though the light had just barely timed out.
Ooh, almost had that.
That was a good shot too. One thing about this demo man, I think, especially if a lot of other games are running next to it in tandem, the flippers might have a little bit of trouble making it up some of the ramps. Yeah,
we have had some sort of shady voltage issues because we are, of course, running an entire bank on one circuit. We don't have any choice, unfortunately. We have a bunch of games operating. So, yeah, it gets a little bit weak on those flippers.
All right. Nick's going to be your scene.
Great combo.
Indiana. So Sydney won Indiana's women's state finals.
Oh, I lost the thread. I was like, is Bree just naming states she likes? Yeah, Indiana.
All right, did she pass? Yeah, she had to pass. Okay.
99, so Andrea's still in the hot seat. Andrea Schmidt at 72 million.
Chelsea's still up on Bad Girls, so she must be putting up a decent score there. She's been playing a while.
How about Sabrina? Sabrina, I don't want to say her last name wrong, but I'm going to say Duganchik.
Okay.
Perhaps Duganchik. It's got a C and a Z, and I need to ask her how to say that correctly.
Are the C and Z next to each other?
They are, but maybe not in that order. Is ZC or CZ? I don't remember which.
CZ, I think, is Hungarian.
Oh, is it?
Not sure.
Laura Sukolak, also Hungarian. We've at least 2 Hungarians playing in
No,
today's
SSZ is Hungarian. I don't know.
One of them's Polish. I don't even know. I don't know.
All right, so what do we got here?
Picked up the ramp that time.
Bonus multiplier held.
So one of the strategies that we saw yesterday from Ray Davidson was to actually shoot the right orbit, to shoot the center, let it come out of the right orbit, and let it just ski pass over here, shoot the center again, and just slowly collect those combos. You don't have to play on the fly. You could just keep ski passing, trapping, and shooting the center again.
Okay.
It's a kind of a low, slow way to build combos in this game. It works pretty well.
So the center sometimes diverts to the left. What would he do if...
I don't know how it knows. I just know it kept going to the right. Maybe is it dependent on the way you shoot it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If you shoot right of center?
Somebody else will know. Mike Trombetta.
I've never owned one of these.
What's up, Mike? All right, here we go. Here's a claw. I mean, you could take anything here. Take a mode.
The claw.
I don't even know which one is multi-ball. I'm so used to playing with the claw disabled. Ball one frozen.
All
okay,
right, we got a multi-ball lock.
Multi-ball's lit at the left orbit. We're trying to beat 72 million.
Yeah, again, because of the Soren Rom on this, I don't know that multi-ball is the best way to get to a low score threshold. I think those combos are the way to go.
That's a big bonus there, good enough to help her advance.
So she's done, she can move on. But right now there's nothing to move on to because Sydney's still playing Bad Girls.
Right. See, Valencia's up next.
We saw Valencia in both tournaments yesterday, both the women's qualifying and in the strikes format tournament, that Ray Davidson went on to win in a, I don't know if you saw the final round, but it was a absolute white knuckler to the very end.
I watched the last ball of the last game.
Yeah.
Like Electronamo. And
Yeah. We called it Electronamo, Electronamo. Yeah, so that was won by 2,000 points. I mean, it was so close.
Okay, so this isn't Valencia. This is Aaron.
Oh.
My bad.
Sorry, Aaron's up. Yeah, Valencia's on the left. Is this Aaron Malcia?
Right,
I don't know Aaron. I don't know where she comes from, but we can
10 million
watch her play and potentially we can find out.
Good combo there. You're going to need every combo you can get here. Oh, man, that is unfair.
Yeah. You almost have to catch it on a full speed, like perfectly clean in lane to get up that ramp.
And that's not a good shot to go halfway up either.
Nope.
There you go. Early.
I mean, as is typical with a fan-style layout, every shot aims toward the drain, right? And the ramps are the worst because they speed the ball up. If you don't quite clear the ramp, it speeds the ball up straight toward the drain. So you're going to have to save that a lot.
All right ramp lit here for a mode. Gesundheit. Did I?
Maybe it was when I tried to pronounce Aaron's last name.
I gotcha.
Wrinkle in Time is such a better name for Electronamo. I like that.
MTL spelling right here. Much needed. There we go. That's going to be a big. That'll probably 3x. I think.
Yeah, bonus 3x.
I think she's over now.
Yeah, you can
I don't know what her combos are at, but
the MTL lights up here. Every time you complete those, you build a bonus X, and right now bonus is probably enough to get it over the hump, right? I don't know. I don't know what the combos look like.
All right, what do we got here? 72-58. So, assuming that multipliers affect the combo bonus, then well ahead. Just don't want to drain or tilt.
Yep. And mind you, nobody's out yet. We don't know who starts to drop out until everybody has played the first game, and then one person will drop out per round. So, yes, Andrea's on the hot seat right now, but it is quite possible somebody else in the next 16 competitors is going to get a lower score.
Got that plaid flannel shirts, flannel season.
It is. I love flannel season. I'm a big vest person, but when I'm not vested, I am flanneled during the fall and winter.
You know the birthplace of vests, right?
No.
West Virginia.
Oh, my God. You get out of here. You leave here, this place.
All right, here's Valencia. Valencia did just win an amazing race tournament that she ran in Cleveland recently. I think it was the Venom launch party.
Oh, very cool. Oh, Aaron flew in from Seattle.
Whoa.
Well,
that's a trip.
Amazing. The birthplace of the real birthplace of flannel, Seattle, Washington. If they didn't invent it, they certainly made it big. The funny thing about doing these morning tournaments after a late night of commentating is I have like Vin Diesel voice all morning, and then it'll pitch up about half an octave throughout the course of the morning.
All right, Valencia decided to start ACMAG, which is the mode where you just hit up the center. I mean, it could be a good, it could be a good call. Let's see if she can get any points off of it. There we go.
I like this choice for Amazing Race. I like this choice. Center's a pretty clean shot, pretty safe shot. If you're any good at the upper flipper, you can pick up easy combos off the center.
Man, that is being really mean. I would not trust that. Right, any shot that feeds the right in lane, I think I would try and ski pass over.
Yeah, that was it. That's going to clear Valencia.
So Akmag was a really good decision there.
Psychozona, thank you for the follow. SGC64, thank you for the follow. And good morning to you, YDKUP.
Did you
Rainbow.
Did you show a lot of bad girls on stream yesterday?
We did. We did a bunch of bad girls.
All right, because I know nothing about that and would not mind skipping over to Hot Tip and Jackpot.
No, Bad Girls is a classic. This is the only tournament I've ever seen it in, and Eric puts it in every time.
Yep.
This one and Diamond Lady. We cannot move on without those two. Yep. We also, I should tell you guys what's in this bank. We have, at the far end, you're watching Demo Man. After that is Bad Girls. Right after that is Jackbot, and I love streaming Jackbot. Not one that we've seen in, I think, in previous Pincinnati streams. Hot Tip is after that. That's an EM, a Williams EM from 1970 or something. Surfin' Safari from Gottlieb right after that. I don't even know the rules of Surfin' Safari. I doubt most people know the rules of Surfin' Safari.
It was a Papa staple, so I know enough.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You can talk us through that.
It was even a Papa machine too.
Jungle Queen is a Gottlieb EM after that, and then we have Rush, a new machine. So you can see we have quite the bank. It's really a lot of very different eras, a lot of very different machines.
So pardon me while I'm quiet and count for a minute, but I want to see what the last game is going to be on. Unless you scroll over to the right on that.
Oh, yeah, we
can take a look. It would be game number 19.
We can take a look.
Rush?
It's going to be Rush.
I think they just went through twice, though, so that'd be 14,
okay.
15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe Surfin' Safari will be the final game.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
So, it's kind of a cool game, though.
Hey, if we can play a Strikes Finals
Cow.
on Electronimo, we can do Women's Amazing Race Finals on Surfin' Safari. Yeah. Why not?
All right, so Nicole just used the button while draining to get the ACMAG award.
Nice.
And that got her through.
That was enough.
Got her through the next
What
game.
ball was she on? I didn't see ball one.
It must have been one because she just launched two. So.
Drainbow, can you elaborate on how Amazing Race works? Absolutely. So Amazing Race is essentially, I don't know if you ever did that thing in PE where whoever's at the back of the line has to run and not be last all the time. It's that, except for pinball. So if you want to not have the lowest score on any given game. All 20 competitors play game one. Whoever has the lowest score out of all 20 competitors drops out of the race. You're done. All 20 competitors have then started to move on to game two, or 19 at this point. Those 19, whoever has the lowest score drops out. It keeps going until you're down to one person.
Back when we first started doing this format a lot, people would always ask, well, doesn't that take forever? What's not really obvious from the camera, at least it's obvious on the Excel sheet, but from the camera, it's not obvious that other players that have moved on are able to start their next games.
Yep. Oh, everybody knows how to play Surfin' Safari. Everybody but me knows how to play Surfin' Safari. I'm the only one. Okay. I have literally no idea what to do with that game. Fair. Yeah, it's a really cool format. It's a little bit harder on stream, right? Because we want to see all the competitors play through, but that means you're only seeing one game for a while.
Yeah.
But as Evan said, once the scores get low enough that basically everybody's beating it in their first ball, we can move on.
Yeah, you're gonna miss some of the drama, but you'll catch some drama too.
Yep. There's plenty of drama to go around.
Yeah. And then by the end, I hope they're doing this. Maybe they'll go down to one game at a time when it's like the final 5 or 4.
Just follow one game all the way through?
Yeah, just for the final 4. I don't know if they're doing that, but...
we can do whatever we want.
No, I don't mean us. I mean make the players that advance
make the players.
wait, yeah. It might not be feasible if we're in a time crunch, but... Yep.
Yeah, we'll just see how quickly everything moves.
Yeah, my guess is it'll be a 3-hour endeavor. That's just a guess.
Yep. We're going to start match play somewhere around 2 o'clock today. That gives us a window, but we certainly won't try and hurry through anything on these finals to get there. If anything, we will delay match play start so that we can finish this well. Katie Ferreira, trying to get past that low water threshold of 72 million. Oh, really?
Yep.
No,
So
okay.
TD
You
says
got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
TD says they got a hard stop at 1 o'clock and they're getting kicked out.
Yeah, he's full of crap. Actually, we had this happen last year after the power outage, and we just ended up pushing. We're just going to play. Yeah, we pushed the match play to 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, because we wanted to make sure we got the women's finals done.
Good job in advancing, Katie. Looks like Nick Kennedy is the official ball plunger.
That's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Just walk over there. It's always scary as a competitor you're playing, you got your head down, you're not sure if you're done. When that TD comes over and taps you and says you've done it, it's like, oh, okay, I've cleared it.
Kind of get in the zone, get in a flow state, and
For
then
sure.
they take you out of the flow state. You're like, oh, come on, bro. Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
I've had a few times that I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
This is
Jesse Morton.
I'm going to say this has turned into my favorite tournament of the year.
Amazing race?
No,
Oh, Pincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I just love the atmosphere in here with the fountains,
It is nice, isn't it?
the negative ions.
For those who can't see, which is all of you, we're in a big open atrium area, and there are some water fountains over, not what that you drink out of, but like fountains. They, part of the features over here, and they constantly run in the background. It's actually quite relaxing.
Yep. And it's spectating. It's fun. It's chill. There's food.
Yep.
You get food and drinks if you want. Love it.
It really is a chill atmosphere. I think one of I mean, you've run and gone to a number of tournaments. I have too. This really is a pretty chill atmosphere.
Yes.
For a big tournament, it's a pretty chill atmosphere.
Yeah. There's not a lot of angry screaming over competitiveness.
No, and I think Eric set that up early as he started building the culture of this tournament. He said there's a couple things we're not going to do here, and he spells it out at the beginning. He said we're not throwing F-bombs around, we're not yelling, we're not storming around. Like, we're going to be polite competitors.
That slingshot just advanced.
Oh, maybe, Kashi, you're right. Maybe it was women's qualifying that pushed match play late. I forget how it worked, but either way, we were like, great, we're going till 3 in the morning. It just is what it is. Blackout weekend was wild.
I ended up being one of the idiots who was sick of waiting, so I decided to drive home last year.
Oh, you left.
I think I was a half hour into my drive back to Columbus, and I was like, man, I'm not turning around now.
Oh, did you have Twitch on just to follow?
Yeah, but only I don't remember.
I
try not to watch while I'm driving, but I do listen.
I actually did that was it the Amazing Race? Yeah, that you did where we had a blackout up at Trent's Barn.
So you left early?
I had to leave early.
Okay.
And I was commentating, so it was really weird. I had to leave early, and I put Twitch on, stuck it in the glove box just so I could listen to it. And I got, 45 minutes home, and they had fired up a truck to run the rest of the tournament or whatever.
Here's another Columbus resident, Diane Spackman, who is playing hot pinball lately. She's been winning a ton.
Well, maybe somebody texted. Either way, I remember being like, no way. I missed it. Yeah, Diane Spackman was on a hot streak yesterday.
Oof. Some late flips that are getting me scared here.
Oof. She was, if I remember right, she was wire-to-wire first place yesterday on women's qualifying. That from the very get-go, she never fell out of first place.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yep. So she got to pick her spot, and apparently this is the spot she picked.
Oh, she's going ACMAG. Okay. That seems to be the strat now.
Yep, I'm going to scroll
You
down.
got to shoot up the middle, though. All right. Oh, no, and she didn't hit the trigger on draining, so she didn't get credit for it. But doesn't matter. Does not matter. She is advancing.
So you can't see it on the screen, but our number to beat is around 72 million. I believe it's still Andrea Schmidt, right, who's got the low watermark. Yeah, 72,201,000. Andrea Schmidt still has the low watermark on this one. Diane Spackman beats it with 88. We're moving on to Emily. There's Andrea's right there. You can see Valencia on Bad Girls has the low watermark right now at 225, but still lots of players to go. And Sydney Wemsley at 519 on Jackbot.
Diana's from Dayton. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rita. That's got to be Rita, right?
Meter maid?
I saw her just like a half hour ago.
Well, come hang out, Rita.
Dayton's Columbus.
Did you say Dayton is Columbus?
Yeah,
That's funny because I think of it more like Cincinnati.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
45 minutes from here. It's like I go to Middletown. I'm already halfway there. I'm sure Dayton is angry that we're calling them either. They're just Dayton. Do you know where Engagement, Ohio is?
It's halfway between Dayton and Marion.
The Ohio jokes never stop. Did you know that Ohio is a fun little factoid? Ohio has more cities with matching county names that are not in the counties they're named after than any state in the country.
I know. My wife's from Morrow County, and we drove by a
Morrow, Ohio. Yeah.
And I was just like,
it's north of Lebanon.
Why wouldn't that be in?
Oh yeah, Hamilton, Ohio. Nowhere near Hamilton County. It's all the way up in Butler County, or maybe Warren.
All right. So who's this playing now? I apologize.
So after you know what? You can't see on that camera, can you? I got to move this up. Here we go. We are looking at Emily.
Okay.
And Emily Harrison got the number 2 pick of where she wanted to be.
All right, so she chose the middle, as did Diane Spackman. That seems to be the thing to do now. Used to be people were all picking last.
Yep.
And they realized, okay, that's a little too much pressure.
I was chatting with Laura Sukulak, who got the number 3 pick this morning, and I said, the world's your oyster. What do you want to do? And she said, lucky number 13. I want to go right in the middle.
Nice. All right, so Emily's in danger here. We need to figure out how to pick up some quick points. Multi-ball is lit, so that's the obvious thing to go for, but it's still a dangerous shot. Probably not as dangerous, though, as the ramp next to it. So get control as quickly as possible.
Katie says, Diane is super cool, knocked me out of state finals this past January.
Oh, no. So here's the current low.
She doesn't sound that cool. No, Diane is super cool. I get to play with her all the time.
All right, so Emily's the current low score here.
All right, there's our new low, is 32. Oh, that's going to hurt. 32 is rough.
So that might be a good time to...
Maybe we'll look at moving Cam here in a second. I'm going to leave that up to Eric. I'll flag him here in a sec.
If he does start moving it, I might take off here in a minute just to check out. Because checkout's at 11. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so we'll move Cam here in a minute. 32 is a pretty low watermark. And we will go over to Bad Girls.
Bad. Well, the Bad Girls score is pretty low, too.
What's Bad Girls set at?
I think it's at 200,000. Okay. Hot tip.
We're going to move over to Hot Tip.
Nice. I think that's a good call. I love Hot Tip. This is it's really a one-shot game, 1.5 shot game.
You get good at that orbit, and you're all set.
Yeah. Depends on if you want to spell Hot Tip. I am the type that does like to do that.
So normally this is where we'd play a Minotaurial, but we will just give you... Sorry, Eric. They got to do it. My fault.
You going to do the mini tutorial here?
Yeah, so I'll give you the mini... Well, we do have a second because we're waiting for this to wrap. So let me play a mini tutorial for you.
While you do that, I'm gonna sign off here before you do that.
Evan, thanks for sitting in, man. We'll see you soon. And stay tuned. Here's how to play Hot Tip.
All right.
All right, let's learn some Grand Prix pinball. Starting off on ball 1, you'll see the left arrow is lit. That means at the end of your ball, whatever your bonus is on the left ladder, you will score that bonus. Balls 1, 3, and 5 will use the left ladder for your end of ball bonus. Balls 2 and 4 will use the right ladder bonus. Bonus is increased. Give me a sawbuck on Captain Nemo in the 4th. Let's play some Hot Tip pinball. Okay, when you plunge, you will plunge into a top saucer. You will see different awards up top. If you hit the slings up top, it will change that award. Once you land in the saucer, you will collect that award and also advance your bonus. You can either collect various amounts of points, or you can collect double bonus if it's on the red, or you can light the captive ball if it's on white. If you light the captive ball is now worth 30,000 points, and you shoot it into the target, into the back, and that will get you 30,000 points. Also, when the ball comes down to the pop bumper area, you have the Hot Tip drop targets. These are very important because the first time you hit all 6 down, you will light the spinner for 1,000 a spin. The second time you hit them down, you will light...
I love this game, but I mostly mostly
It's
love
a
how
staple.
angry it makes everybody.
It's a staple.
Oh, man, hot tip. I was just saying I'm so glad that Eric keeps putting this in our tournaments because people get
Oh,
so
yeah.
angry at it.
Never
and
going to sell this game.
I love this game.
So get used to it, people. Did we get the telestrator? Okay, the telestrator was working. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so
we're up
who-
on Aaron.
Catch me up here. Who got knocked out on demo? Did we figure that out yet?
We don't know yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they're still wrapping up on demo, but the low water mark is about 33 million on demo, so
Ooh,
it's pretty rough.
Who ended up getting that?
Here, I will. Let me go to my interact screen and I'll tell you. Emily Harrison, I believe,
Gotcha.
has
Okay.
that one. And Emily came in second seed on this one, so
Ooh,
that's
wow.
that's a
That's
rough
tough.
one. Yep. Right
Okay,
now,
so that means Diane was Diane number 1?
Diane was number 1.
Okay.
Emily was 2, and then Laura Sukalak
Yeah.
got to pick 3rd, and she picked 13th place. So everybody's picking kind of middle
Oh, I see.
right now.
I gotcha.
They're picking middle of the pile.
They're picking where they wanted to go.
Yep, they're
gotcha.
picking, yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. And you right now are watching Aaron, who came to us all the way from Seattle, Washington, I'm told.
Really?
Flew in
Okay.
from Seattle, and the birthplace of the flannel, so we were celebrating that a little bit earlier.
I thought Erin was a Chicago crew person. Maybe she moved, or maybe I was mistaken from the beginning. But no, that's awesome to have her back. She's been here most of the years that we've had it, and yeah, so that's awesome.
Yep. And I said her last name, Malzia. I'm not sure.
Mays. Yep. I asked
With
her.
all those letters
yep,
in there?
It's Mays.
Oh.
Mays.
It's pronounced Mays,
Yes,
spelled
correct.
with an L in it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Got it. All
I asked
right.
her how it's pronounced. She said Mays.
Awesome. This is why we asked.
Yep.
I've asked Jane every year how to say her last name, and every year I still get it wrong.
I think it's Verwise.
Verwise,
Yeah,
Verwise.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Jane's got 2 titles here.
All right,
At
262 is the low. That's definitely not going to end up being the low, I don't think, on hot tip here.
No, I think she'll be all right. So Surf and Safari starting to put up some numbers. Chelsea in first at 2 million. I made the mistake, Eric, of saying, I don't know Surf and Safari. Nobody knows Surf and Safari. And the chat was like, everybody but you knows how to play Surf and Safari.
Well, it's
So
been a
there's
while
that.
since I played Surf and Safari in a tournament, so I haven't really, and I never see it, so I don't really remember how to play it either.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what, ball 5, ball 4?
I'm going to get these names right. There, we'll get your name correct, Eric. And Eric, I might see if one of our other commentator friends want to sub in because I've got a bunch of ladies who were really excited to
Sure, yeah.
sit down
Yeah,
and
that's
chat.
no problem.
So you stay.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
jump.
gotcha. All right. Okay, so Aaron's ball 5, 200. So as long as she gets 60,000 more points here, 57,000 more points, she'll be in good shape, be moving on here.
I haven't streamed in a long time. I apologize.
All right, Rita's joining us.
Hi, guys.
So we just saw Erin finish up her game on hot tip. She's at 246, which will be the new low. But I don't know. I have a feeling I haven't seen too many games on hot tip yet this weekend, but I have a feeling 246 won't end up being the low. That seems like a pretty decent score for hot tip. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't get to play this yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a true classic, so it hates everybody equally.
It does hate everybody equally. You're right.
You know, great equalizer.
Yeah. So, Rita, did you make it into finals today?
I didn't.
Didn't? Okay.
I finished the exact same place I finished last year,
Oh, wow.
which isn't terrible. I mean, I was just off.
Just
from
off, yeah.
finally.
So, have you played an Amazing Race format before?
I have.
Yeah.
Actually, Evan started with a women's, oh my goodness, 5 years ago.
Okay.
And the very first game was Guardians of the Galaxy. And of course, everybody's.
I think I was at that one too. Okay.
So on the women's, I thought I had the right mode. And yeah, I hit my flipper and got totally on a different mode as everybody else and didn't start with the multi-ball and out.
That was it. Yeah.
But last place was a really good place to be. because Evan had this really cool book
Okay.
that was all about pinball.
Oh, nice.
All about the history of pinball, all about how it all went together. I mean, I learned more from coming out in last place than,
Yeah.
you know.
I have a couple of those books at home. My uncle's a collector, and I grew up going to his house. He showed me how to play, all that kind of good stuff. And when I started collecting, he gave me a couple of those books. They're really cool.
Yeah, it's like a comic book, so it was easy,
Okay, yeah.
you know, and
Cool, good inlane there.
started reading all of it and learned all the differences,
It's cool.
and that these are just as complicated, even though you don't think so, as the new ones.
Yep. In a lot of ways, they're more complicated, right? Because it's just using completely mechanical nature to make all this craziness work. It's
Yeah.
wild.
And the tilt bomb is basically a plumber bob.
Yep. And what's crazy is they didn't really change that at all from hot tip to Mandalorian over there. It's still basically the same thing.
Once you think of it, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, hitting that center is huge for points.
Oh, yeah. So as people saw in the tutorial, a lot of players are just going to try and keep going back up the top all day.
Yep.
'Cause good stuff will happen.
But, sometimes easier said than done.
Oh, always. I am kind of a masochist, and I like to go for this captive ball because it can be valuable, but it's also very dangerous. But most people just go back up top.
There's great shot.
All right, so she's sitting on 40,000 in bonus. So as long as she doesn't tilt, she'll be about 230 right here. Oh, wow. So some really close scores. So it seems like maybe, unless somebody has a really, really bad game, that you're going to need to get in that 250 to 300 range to maybe, feel confident about not having the low score at the end.
And the thing is it can come down so fast
Oh, yeah.
that you're just like, okay.
An Amazing Race is interesting because it's like, okay, like some of these scores seem pretty low, but then you get up there and the pressure's on, and it's like that you can't get lower than that score, and it's like all of a sudden it's much harder than it normally would be to just step up there and get higher than that.
The good thing to do, though, is just don't worry about anybody else's score because you know that you're going to be told that you got through.
Yep, exactly. That's
And
a great
just go
point.
play your game.
Yep, just go play. Act like the score's infinity, right? And just play until somebody
Exactly.
tells you you're done.
Now, another women's Amazing Race I went through, Deborah Tallman and I went head-to-head, and I think it was a million points that separated us on, I think, Mandalorian. So I ended up like 6th, and she ended up 3rd.
Okay.
But for me, it was a really good finish. I was really happy.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, in the past couple women's tournaments I've helped with have been good turnouts. We had over 40 at this one. Did you do the Cleveland Pinball Show tournament?
I did not do this year.
Okay. I want to say it maybe been closer to 50 there. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah.
I know there was a big Columbus contingent that went, so. I am blessed to be a part of a really great women's pinball
Yeah, we got
community.
a fantastic group that's within driving distance of the Ohio area.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kentucky as well.
But, average league in Columbus is 30 people,
Yeah, that's awesome.
which is amazing.
We have a little bit of a bar league here that Jesse Baker runs. I can't remember how many people he had last season, so that's growing a little bit. But then we have a couple really big collector leagues where we just go to each other's houses, and
Okay.
it's basically like a couples league. Like everybody and their significant other usually is in them, and so it's pretty fun too. Kind of a more just casual social league.
So women's is done till the end of the year, so we're going to be running some tournaments up in Columbus
Nice.
every Wednesday. So if you're on the stream and you're in that area, show up at level 1 at 7:15 and come join us.
Nice. I still need to get down to the level 1 that opened up in Cincinnati. I haven't been there
I
yet.
still have not been there.
Yeah. So Sydney's already got it, so she's just playing to play right now. So great job for, well, I shouldn't say that. If she tilts, she doesn't have it, but she definitely has it in bonus.
Yeah, she's been working that up. And she's probably our youngest competitor here.
Yeah, I can't remember how old she is, but I met her for the first time at my house during the summer. Her and her parents came down and played with us.
She is a freshman at University of Cincinnati.
Oh, that's right. They were telling me she was just getting ready to start there. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
So 18, 19. I don't know that she's had her 19th birthday. I think she
Okay.
just turned 18.
Gotcha. Yep, everybody gets a full game to try and get the low score beaten so that they can move on to the next game. And what's neat about this format is nobody's really having to wait around really. You know, like once your score is good, you can just move on to the next game. And it's kind of neat to see this little spreadsheet just kind of fill up and go on.
You just keep on moving.
Yep. All right, so it looks like Jesse's next up on Hot Tip. Jesse's a local Cincinnati player. I play with her a lot in our weekly tournaments.
What's great about this tournament, though, is women came from everywhere. You know, Erin came from Seattle. I met somebody who came from Arizona and somebody who drove from Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, well represented.
So, chat, let me know how the internet's doing right now. It's kind of showing bad on my end, but if it's watchable right now, I'm just going to leave it. If not, I can switch it back to my hotspot, which we used for the latter bulk of yesterday. From probably the last 2/3 of the tournament, we used my hotspot. So, people that were watching all day yesterday, if that seemed great, I could just switch back to that, and we'll just leave that on for the rest of the day. So, let me know.
It was said we had 44 up at Fleepin.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So only 3
so
less.
Similar size. Yeah.
Yeah. The interesting thing is if you have less than multiples of 4, then you end up with groups of 3.
Yep. All right, so this needs to be turned on. All right, let's get this back up. Okay.
All right, I'm looking at the spreadsheet. We're done with Demo Man, the first one.
Okay, so everybody's done Demo Man? Yeah, let me check it out real
I'm
quick.
trying to see who went out. Nope, we got 3 more people. 4 more
Yeah, it looks
people.
like Jennifer and Rebecca still need to go.
Okay.
So, and the low score right now is 25 million.
And who is holding that currently?
Megan.
Megan. Okay.
Now, I will tell people, if you're familiar with Demo Man, 25 million does seem like a low score, but I played in Pinburg one year, and they record all your scores, and they log them forever. So I have a historically recorded score on Demo Man in a tournament of 16 million. So I promise you it can go lower than that. So while 25 seems low, it's not guaranteed to be that Megan's out yet.
Thank you. I was missing it on the spreadsheet. So.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so Jess, let's catch up on Jess here. She's on ball 3. People are looking to see what ball everybody's on Hot Tip. It's up here at the top of the playfield cam. So she's on ball 4 right now. Yeah, the internet at this hotel has been incredible for the first 4 years that we've done this. This is the only time we've had problems with it. But anybody in chat, like watching, just let us know if just
go in chat right now. Does everything look okay right now? Because OBS is saying the internet's terrible, but if the viewing experience is fine for everybody, we'll just leave it. But if it is pretty bad right now for people watching, I'll just switch to my back to my hotspot, which we were using yesterday, which seemed to work a lot better. All right, so it looks like Jesse, unfortunately, is the new low on hot tip. So why are we? Oh, I need to scroll up. I'm like, what? I'm like, where is everybody?
Because we went down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, Jesse's the new low at 181, unfortunately. So we'll see if that's going to be enough for her to move on or knock her out. Starting off on Servant Safari, low score is 2.7. Not quite sure on how good or bad that is for Servant Safari, but all right, sounds good. Outgrowth Pinball. If it's because like right now the internet seems to be rock solid, but you know it's been dipping all over the place all weekend.
That's what I'm getting.
Oh, all right. It's definitely choppy. All right, thanks for confirming, people. I'm gonna check this hotspot real quick.
So if you're not able to see it, right now we've got Diane on hot tip. Tough ball.
All right, let's see here.
But hot tip is definitely a 5-ball classic, so
So we might drop connection for a little bit here, or just a few seconds while I switch over to to my hotspot. But so now it looks like we're connected to that. So give it a few 5-10 minutes and see.
okay. So after 3 balls, Diane has 152,000. She needs to beat 181. And she did. She's got 187.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Diane's moving on.
Diane's
So the
moving
number
on
one
off
seed
ball
is
4.
just cruising right now. Hotspot, baby. You're right. Dang thing isn't cheap. That's why I was trying to make it work some other way, but I'm glad I have it for emergencies. So hopefully things become a little bit more consistent, but hotspot's best I can do here, so we'll probably just leave this on for the rest of the day. Seems to be going okay for right now. Alrighty, and then what? Jungle Queen, the first low is 35. That's, I don't know. I guess I could see something lower than that, but 35 is usually, 30 to 35 is usually in the range of a fairly low watermark score. But with Amazing Race, it's crazy sometimes how you think some scores are definitely low and then something's lower.
Now, is Jungle Queen also a 5-ball?
Yeah, so all the EMs are on 5-ball.
Okay.
Everybody that's tuning in, we're watching the Women's Amazing Race Finals. We have 20 women playing right now. I think, let me check here. Do we have anybody? So our first player out is Megan. Demaman's eliminated player is Megan. So, and then Bad Girls still has a couple to play, but the lowest score there is 55. So just had our first player get eliminated, but we will continue until 19 of the 20 have been eliminated, and one player gets eliminated each game. So that means we'll play, 19 games. So,
Yep.
and like we talked about before, you play until you know that you have a score that's good, and then you move on to the next game. Or if you're currently the lowest score on a game, you have to wait until someone gets lower than you, and then you can move on.
So Nicole just moved on from Jungle Queen
Okay.
because we're sitting right where we can
Oh
see
yeah,
the
so you're
scores.
just. That's good. We're getting multiple updates here. Okay, yeah. So she got 40 something, so she'll be good.
Looks like 41,580.
Yep.
And right now we've got Aaron up on Rush.
We got another hot tip person through. Let me see who that was. That was Katie.
Looks like Aaron will be setting the bar for Rush.
Yeah, Elk Grove. I like to use the OBS setting of the dynamic bitrate monitoring, so that if your internet's fluctuating, it just kind of auto adjusts your bitrate to help with it. I don't know if that's part of our issues today, but that setting has always been nails for me. But again, it seems like just the internet at the hotel has been crummy this weekend. There's nothing worse than internet that's not consistent. So like when their internet's on, it's fantastic, but it's just been dropping all weekend. So hopefully the hotspot fixes things. Oh, got the sling love into the. Yeah, she likes the captive ball idea. Okay, just over 30,000 Stoneball won, so, and then sitting on 70,000 in bonus, so solid ball one to ensure that she'll move on. So maybe after Joanna and maybe one or two other players go, we'll switch to a new game. We're just there's no real rhyme or reason to how we'll switch the games, but we'll just keep them moving here and not play the same game the whole time, obviously. Ooh, double bonus, that's big. So now, well, she needs to advance her bonus a little bit more. So now she's at 80 bonus. What is that gonna
Oh, but she only needs 181. She's already.
Oh,
she's
she got
safe.
it. Okay. All right. She's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Third ball, she's safe.
Okay. All right. Rush. Okay. We're going to rush.
And it looks like Aaron set
let's
the bar
swallow.
at 36,948,000.
All right. So here's the full list going on right now. We're heading to rush right now. Looks like somebody already has a low score of 36 million.
Well, Aaron set the bar.
Oh, she just went. Okay.
Yep, she set the bar
Gotcha.
for it.
Okay, so yeah, when we step up to watch Sydney, she's looking to get more than 36 and change, almost 37.
And Diane's stepping up on Jungle Queen, which is right next to Rush, so we can see her as well.
So we'll have a few games today during the day when the sun's still out, like Rush and I believe maybe Argosy. We'll have just a little bit of glare on the camera here on the right-hand side, but it's not too terrible for the player or our viewers. So.
Now, what can you tell us about Rush?
All right, so why don't we, while Sydney's playing, we can all learn together.
Blap at the base, man. Time to learn some rush pinball. Let's go. Usually off the plunge, I like to short plunge to get to the upper flipper. Then you can hit any of the side shots for skill shots or getting started on collecting your record. To collect records, there are lit record shots at the 6 major shots in the game here. Collect those to light modes at the time machine. Collect more of those to increase scoring in the modes in the time machine. See, they all have different colors. Each color represents a different mode. As you hit the records, they lock in the colors. To change the colors of locked in or unlocked in shots, hit the rush targets or the target behind the drop targets. The more shots that are the same color when you start that colored mode, the more those shots are worth during the mode for a big point. Next up, multi-balls. You can hit the unlit time machine to advance towards time machine multi-balls. There are multiples of those and they become harder and harder to start. A good strategy is to start one of these and then use that multi-ball to hit all your record shots to get those all primed up for your first mode to make that scoring a lot higher. The next multi-ball is free will multi-ball. That involves the instrument targets down here below. Think Bloodbath from Walking Dead. As you collect them by hitting down the drop targets, they will light up solid. Collect all 3 and hit the target behind them to start that multi-ball. Next up, we have Far Cry multi-ball, which involves the right ramp and the green targets. Hit the green targets on either side of the ramp. Hit the ball up the ramp to light the locks. Hit a lock on the off the upper flipper into the side saucer. Get 2 of those for Far Cry multi-ball. Finally, we have Headlong Flight multi-ball, which involves the drums, which are the pop bumpers. Hit these pop bumpers and up to light that multi-ball, which starts at the right orbit. Finally, we have the mystery awards at this scoop right here. To light those, you complete your in lane. To light ball save, you complete the rush targets. Complete the rush targets twice to light one of the ball saves and use the flippers to move the ball save from out lane to out lane. That's Rush.
All right, so we're experts now, right?
I have been hearing this game has been feast or famine.
I did watch a game last night where Steven Prusa had one ball where he got over 200 million, and I don't think anyone else in the group had 50 million. So we kind of saw that in one game. So I totally can see that. I struggle with this game. I have a really hard time with the right ramp. It's real hard for me to hit this ramp. I also struggle with, honestly, hitting these targets on either side of the ramp, but it just seems like this game really puts misses on a dangerous path. And with us having no post in the out lane over here, that left out lane is really hungry. Wow, backhanded the right ramp. I haven't tried that because I agree. It doesn't look like it should be possible, but I've seen crazier things. Sometimes when I play Kiss, that's a really steep right ramp that doesn't seem backhandable, but I've seen those where you get backhand. I think sometimes there's just some. Okay, so Sydney unfortunately is our new low.
6 or
Looks
9?
like 6. She caught her dad in the middle of her ball.
I don't think Chris was going to be able to help you with that.
No, he answered.
Oh, my.
Do I hit my bull button or not, Dad?
All right, just over 6 million for Sydney, so that will be the target for anyone being able to move on. They will need to score higher than just over 6 million.
And note to self, don't call your dad in the middle of a ball.
Yeah. Even if he's trying to help you, it didn't work out too well. All right, next up, Nicole. Yeah.
So Sydney's mom, Rhonda, is like a Rush maven.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's real hard to play against Rhonda when she's on Rush.
I remember, so I hadn't played with, I think maybe I played with Chris one other time, but yeah, first time playing with Sydney and Rhonda at my house, and yeah, was really impressed with all their play.
I'm not sure if Rhonda won West Virginia or not. So you had Sydney in Indiana and Rhonda in West Virginia for stakes last year.
Oh, really? That's cool. Did not know that.
I don't remember where Rhonda placed.
Okay.
I was playing up in Wisconsin.
Did you guys have the tournament at District 82?
No, it
Oh.
was at a private residence in a pole barn.
Okay.
It was quite lovely. Got to see a lot of spookies.
That's cool. Yeah, you don't see those too often, especially if somebody's got multiple of them. All right, so looks like she might be there. I bet she has it with bonus. Okay, yep.
Yep.
So Nicole's through. Nice work, Nicole. All right, so let's take a look at our Amazing Race sheet here. See if we have any other.
Now it looks like we still have.
So Amber was out on Bad Girls.
Okay.
Andrea is currently low score on Jackpot, but we have 4 players left there.
Okay.
Bunch of players left on Hot Tip, and so on. So 2 players out so far.
So we got Diane moving over to Rush. She's also a really great player on Rush. So Dayton and Columbus women just ran a year-long tournament series
That's cool.
where we alternated between Columbus and Dayton.
Okay.
Diane won high points for all the tournaments and then won the final.
Oh, wow.
And the final was actually to be able to distribute charity money.
Oh, great. That's a great idea. What was the charity you guys picked?
Whoever won picked
Oh,
their
picked
own.
it? Oh, great.
Yeah, it was
That's cool.
great.
Yeah.
You were playing for your charity.
Yeah.
And she was playing for a no-kill cat shelter in Dayton,
Okay.
where she had gotten her cat from.
That's awesome.
And it was an awesome choice. So between all of the tournaments, final tournament it was about 412, 415. Somebody helped me out here that played. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Rhonda won West Virginia Women's. Chris won West Virginia Open.
Oh, nice.
And Cindy
Wow.
won Indiana.
Family's kicking everybody's butt.
And another Columbus person was at Indiana. We had Zan Sprouse representing us in Indiana. And not to mention everybody in Ohio that was playing,
All right. Looks like Diane's getting pretty close to her goal here. She's, again, just has to get 6.1 million, and she's there. She's got it. So Diane's good to go. Diane's cruising right now. Next up looks like Sabrina.
And it looks like we got Chelsea up on Jungle Queen. Or did
Yes.
she make it?
Yeah, she's just stepping up now, I think. Or wait, no, maybe not. Maybe she is just finishing.
Nope, looks like she's just stepping
Oh,
up.
gotcha. That was the previous game. Gotcha.
And Sabrina's coming up on Rush.
And let's see, on Jungle Queen, Chelsea just has to get past a little over 31,000.
So is Sabrina local?
Sabrina looks familiar, but I can't remember if I've met her officially or not. So I'm not sure where she hails from. Maybe Chad can help us with that. Did Holly make finals, or did she play
No,
yesterday?
Holly did not make finals for
dang.
this.
Her and Jen, I guess, both had a disappointing day yesterday. Because Jen won last year, right?
You know, I don't remember.
I think she did.
Because it was. I had
It
headed
was-
back.
Yeah. it was an unfortunate weekend, but we made the most of it. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Jen won. So yeah, surprised to see her get knocked out yesterday. It's definitely tough to be a TD, run the tournament, do all these things, and also play.
Right.
So it's definitely not easy to pull all that off. All right, she's there. Sabrina. Moving on. Yep, Gen 1. Okay, cool. Yep, I thought I was right in that. It was, let's see, well, I guess we did finals for women's on Sunday. And yeah, at that point, everything's bleeding together. It's hard to remember things because we're so tired and exhausted, especially from the power outage and us staying up till like 4 a.m. the night before to finish the one tournament. So we could do the women's final on Sunday. So.
And then you did the gauntlet.
Yep, and then the gauntlet was running. I think the women's tournament got done pretty much as the gauntlet qualifying was ending, so they're kind of running together.
Yeah, I was at a Messiah and watching the gauntlet at the same time.
Okay.
Had it down on silent, just watching what was
Yeah,
happening.
there you go. Yeah, and then we tried to stream the gauntlet a little bit last year, just kind of watched it from afar and then just had people on chat helping the stream kind of understand what was going on. So that's kind of cool. We'll do that again this year.
That was appreciated. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I've always been trying to get that on stream somehow, but I just wondered, how am I going to figure this out? So, but yeah, that seemed to work okay. Hey, Ira, what's up? Okay, am I putting credits on alien stuff? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the keys should be hanging on the leg. Actually, I'm sorry. Push the right coin return. I think that one has a switch on it. All right. Yeah. So we'll. So hopefully we won't have too much overlap with that, but we may have overlap with the main Saturday tournament, the Open tournament. Those finals will now end on Sunday. If that ever gets to be that those finals players need to play in Gauntlet too, we'll certainly wait for them. So. If everybody's trying to play in everything, they will get the opportunity to do so.
It looks like Joanna had a rough first ball.
Well, she got a good mode started, so if she can starts with that right ramp and then goes out from there. So if she can get that, get this mode going a little bit. Couple free loops up there. All right, take your time at that right. Oh, a little early. She's hitting that right ramp like me. I'm usually real early on that ramp. Hang on, ball.
There she goes.
Slowed
it down.
The dates for Pincinnati will always be the first full weekend in December. So next year, I believe that is December 6th through the 8th. All right, staying alive here, staying alive.
And we're looking at signups early July again.
Yeah, so we'll always do signups July 1st at 7 p.m. so that everybody can just remember, set their calendars, and be ready to jump on them.
Yeah, I was on an anniversary date with my husband last year. That was not on my prime list to do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it wasn't. Actually, a lot of us were. That was the same day as the Amazing Race. So we, the one up, the one
up
that
at the barn.
Yeah, that Evan runs. So everyone just kind of, Evan scheduled a break so that everybody could get on and get tickets.
And the tournaments were like gone in 6 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah, there were some like abandoned carts where people didn't actually buy the tickets, and then people were able to get some like 15, 20 minutes later. All right, there she goes. I said she was needing that right ramp, and she got it. Nice job. Nice job.
And it looks like Anna Neal is up on Jungle Queen.
Anna Neal's up on Jungle Queen right now, and needs to beat that score of 31,000. So,
Anna hails from Chicago,
Yep.
along with Jane.
And
Rebecca is Rebecca
Rebecca
is in
Hinsdale's
also.
from Yep, she works for Stern. Jane, it's escaping me. Jane and Anna's stream channel that they have. Why can't I remember?
Hot Nudge.
Hot Nudge, thank you.
Hot
Great
Nudge.
stream. So make sure and give them a follow on Twitch if everybody can. They're a great watch. I believe they do a lot of stuff at Logan Arcade and other types of streams. So yeah, definitely check them out.
All right, we got Chelsea up on Rush. She's another Columbus woman. Fun fact about Chelsea, her husband has a sticker that shows up in random places all over the country.
Really? Did he just he keeps them on him and just leaves them random places? Or?
No, people have gotten them and they have stuck them in
Oh,
random
funny.
places.
That's cool. Yep, thanks for confirming Hot Nudge. Yeah, definitely check them out on Twitch. Good follow.
They're fun to watch. They're real fun to watch. All right, let's see what's going on with Chelsea. Ooh,
So
that was a tough drain.
ball one didn't go as planned. So she's about a quarter of the way there. So she's going to need to definitely have a better ball two to get back on track. Yeah, so again, we will run the Women's Amazing Race to its conclusion, and then we'll have about a half-hour break, and then we'll start the main tournament match play that's open to everyone around 2 o'clock-ish. But again, we'll run the tournament for the women's, and then have about a little break, and then start the next tournament. So we'll probably leave the stream on the whole time, as long as the internet's cooperating and we don't need to shut things down to look at it. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Okay, so she's down to her last out here, and she needs a little less than 2 million points, so about 1.9 million she needs here. Oh, a little less than that, 1.7.
Yeah, come on, Chelsea, you can do this. Miss Holly, are you ready to take over?
Okay,
We have
well,
Holly Koskinen getting ready to
Yeah.
take over and give her.
yeah, you guys can both be on air. It's fine. I gotta do some stuff for the front desk in a minute. Sorry,
Oh.
girls. Yeah.
Well, it looks like Miss Koskinen will be joining me. She's the reason why I got to come today. She was my ride. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going, y'all? This is like a very big headset.
It is a very big headset. And it looks like Chelsea.
Chelsea is shaking off the pinball, the bad pinball vibes.
Yup.
All right, where are we moving to? We are moving to Bad Girls. So how's the tournament been, Ms. Rita?
Tournament has been really fun to be watching.
Let's see where we're at here. See if we can pull up some standings at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to let you. Yeah, because I don't know how to manipulate where we're going on here. So right now we've still got.
Oh, that's right. They're doing this on the Excel sheet, so it's
They're
not
doing it
actually
right here.
up on
We've
the
got
screen.
a good portion here. It looks like Chelsea made it through. So now we've got Jane.
Jane is up on Rush at
Yep.
the moment. And I think Diane is starting. Let's see. Diana's starting on Demo Man. Rebecca is on what they've relabeled as Hot Trash. Let's see who's going to be up on bad girls. Looks like Nicole Turk.
It looks like Nicole.
Did you get to play bad girls at all yesterday?
I did play bad girls yesterday. It actually treated me fairly well.
So I don't know a ton about bad girls. You don't see many of these older Gottliebs in Columbus.
No, we don't, and that's sad. But
But apparently all of your drop targets qualify for your multi-ball. But they're also saying, at least on pin tips, they're saying hold the left flipper up at the start of multi-ball or you lose the ball. Interesting.
Right.
And obviously, like, typical rip the spinner game at any point. So.
and there's like you get them all, and then there's the whole re-rack, which gives you a lot of points. I watched the. Oh, she didn't have it held up, and it ended up. She didn't know that she needed to hold that left flipper up. She got the multi-ball and both went out.
That's partially why I like coming to Pincinnati, is because you get to see a lot of Gottliebs that are not around anywhere else. And overall, the banks are set up really nice to where you have quite a wide variety of games.
Absolutely.
There's also a surf and safari Gottlieb, which I've never seen before, so I will have to play that at some point.
Yeah, I did not play it yesterday.
What is the low score for this game? Kashi asked.
For which?
For bad girls.
Oh. I don't know how to manipulate to get over to that part of the spreadsheet.
Yeah, so we have buttons for match play standings and all of that, but I don't see, they're basically running this on a Excel spreadsheet document. So I don't know if we can actually get over to that. That would be a Justin question.
Oh, Eric could do it.
All right, so that was a quick game of bad girls for Nicole.
Oh, Eric's going to move it for us.
Hello there.
I'm gonna have to get that moved over a little bit so you can see the games that are
Yes.
currently going on here.
Thank you.
Jackpot knocked somebody out right, so we can go past that. So that should help me get some to see later stuff. But if you want to see like everything, you just click that interact and you can see everybody.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
All right, now we know what we're doing here, folks. Sorry. And that's always, like, in this format, it's always wicked hard to go first.
Absolutely.
So much pressure. Like, you have to put up, like, the biggest game of your life if you want to make sure that you're going to stay in. Hello, Bree. We were missing Bree here today. She could not be here yesterday.
Yes, we are wishing her the best.
All right, let's see who's next. We have Diane up on Demo Man. And Demo Man, did you play Demo yesterday?
I did play demo.
It was very tilty. Like, you looked at that the wrong way, it would tilt on you.
I did not tilt it. But it did not treat me quite as well as I wanted it to.
Let's see. Looks like they're waiting on, see if Diane got past Demo Man.
It looks
like she
like
did.
she's heading to Bad Girls.
Diane overall has played really well this weekend, so
Diane has been playing really well the last month and a half.
she blew things up yesterday like it was her job. So
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, she totally took the
All right.
Cincinnati Day tournament completely wire to wire.
Diane's got that first skill shot. Got her multi-ball started. Ooh, you heard,
Well,
you
that
heard her,
went
you heard
fast.
her on that. She was like, what was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these games have really been screaming that you wouldn't think that would be super fast. Like, I played Atlantis the other day, and I had two house balls basically scream down the middle. So that was a nice crash course on Atlantis for me yesterday. Wow.
Big Deal was playing super fast yesterday.
Hungry out lane. Let's see if she can get this other skill shot. Nope.
Just
Wow.
oh my! But she got enough. She got 477. She needed to beat 462. She's through.
That was enough.
But that was playing fast.
That was cutting it a little close for my personal level of safety, but you know, Diane apparently likes to live on the edge.
She has got a huge smile right now.
Oh, I didn't even see that you had headphones in. Nice. Yeah, we've got a good variety of games sitting up here in the top shelf arena. So we've got a Doctor Who, we've got a Mandalorian, we've got a Game of Thrones, big game, Medieval Madness, Alien Star, Electromino, Diamond Lady, Cheetah, Stars, a Johnny Mnemonic, a really nice big deal in Argosy, Atlantis, and then the current bank that the women are doing the Amazing Race on, which is Rush, Jungle Queen, Surf and Safari, the newly named Hot Trash, Jackpot, Bad Girls, and Demo Man. Yes, Diane totally won the barn tournament this summer. So Diane is well and primed for this format. She understands this very well. She has continued to grow as an amazing player. You always got to be set up for Diane to kick your ass once in a while. So.
But she does it with such class that you don't even mind.
That's true. She's very nice. She's very nice about her ass kickery.
She is. And she's an extremely encouraging player.
Okay, let's see where we're at. I think they're waiting on, see if Joanna will beat the 132 mil score. Or wait, no, 35 mil score on Demo Man. So it looks like Erin is through. She will be moving over to Bad Girls here shortly.
And we had Emily, it looks like, just moved through on Rush.
Bree, are you alive? You're clearly on the stream, so. All right, we got Miss Erin. So your plunger skill shot lights your lock, apparently, so that's something new I'm learning. Taking your time, get set up. Erin usually plays really well controlled, too. She doesn't panic about a lot of things. We both were on the struggle bus to try to get things going the other day at Jesse's, so we'll see if Erin can kind of turn things around here today. I spoke too soon.
Hey, it was only ball one.
Yay, Breeze on the mend. Awesome. Glad to hear you're on the mend to better health, Bree. We miss you here. Nice save there. I just now noticed it says "Kiss It Goodbye" down in the center drain area.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Ooh,
Oh.
saw that coming a mile a minute. That's the worst, is when you see it draining and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, just to sit there and painfully watch it slowly go down. It's the worst. If draining wasn't bad enough anyway to make it extra painful, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I think she's trying to get up into that, looks like a 2x multiplier area. Same drain down the left out lane.
All right, looks like the new low on Bad Girls is going to be 285,
Okay, so Erin
283.
She is
No.
currently stuck on Bad Girls at this point. Nicole will move on to start Jackpot.
Yep, 285, 400.
Chelsea's up on Demo Man.
While we're waiting, do you want to take a look at the other games to see who we've still got in and who has gone out on our other games? Because we've got some people we've lost.
Yeah, let's see. So if we look at current standings, it looks like Valencia went out on
Jungle Queen.
Jungle Queen.
It looks like we lost Stephanie on Surf and Safari.
Hot Tip, aka Hot Trash. We lost Jennifer. So we've already got, let's see, there's already quite a few folks that are out already. This format can be a little bit brutal, so
Yep. Lost Amber the first time on Bad Girls.
they should be renaming this as Survival of the Fittest because that's pretty much what it is. All right.
So it looks like Sydney is still on the hot seat for Rush. We've got two more players.
Joanna's actually playing really well. For some reason I didn't put two and two together that's she's with Steven.
Okay.
Steven's girlfriend.
So hailing from Cleveland.
Another dynamic pinball couple. So it looks like as of right now, let's see.
Well, it looks like
Jane
she went
is-
out, got one ball, and
Jane is up on Demo Man right now. So I believe if we lose Sabrina, it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's still, I think,
it looks like we still have 3 to play on Rush.
yeah, so it looks like Katie, Jesse, and Rebecca are still playing on Rush. So maybe like 11? Does that sound right?
It sounds pretty, yeah.
So we're around 11. Yes, Zach is lurking around. Chelsea just won a tournament at ASA locally, so Chelsea's been on a roll lately, so hopefully she'll be able to stay in here. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're trying to figure out if something's going on Rush or not, because it doesn't look like he's playing, so.
Or they were just trying, I don't know.
All right, nice drop catch there by Chelsea. He needs to try to get up in that scoop area. Man, everybody is just, that left out lane is just gnarly.
But her bonus did it. So Chelsea will be moving on.
Yeah, so she's done. She gets a walk-off plunge on her third ball, which is great. So Nicole is currently on Hot Tip. Joanna has moved over to Jackpot. Jane is now up on Bad Girls. Yes, even though Bree is not here, she is on top of things as per usual, so that is no surprise to anybody who knows Bree. Yeah, Jen Rupert's done a great job at running this, everybody helping out with like teeting and whatnot. So it's been great. So really trying to get up into that top left scoop, that or multiplier. So slow it down. Okay, back up top. That's not bad.
Yeah, Bree.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Jen totally took care of your baby for you,
Nice.
like you knew she would.
Good patience on just letting it dead bounce. So it looks like Jane's already through
Yup.
on ball one, so she's got to plunge off. It's like either people are killing it on like ball one or ball two for bad girls, or everybody's just failing miserably. No real in between.
And then we've got Rebecca stepping up on rush, which we're not watching at the moment, but it's right by our line of vision.
I'm not sure if they're going to move the rig off bad girls. I would assume so at some point. Let's see. Anna is back in finals. No surprise there. Anna made finals last year as well. Great female player out of Chicago, along with Jane. So
And Rebecca.
We have some of the Chicago crew here representing. Nice. It's like when in doubt, if you don't think you're going to be able to catch it, flip it. All right, so not a totally terrible start for Anna. Doesn't have much ground to make up, so she can just kind of play this one out and just let it bounce around and collect a couple items. If she can get that 2x, that would be great. Nice shot back up top. Oh. Yeah, it seems like people are struggling to get into that multiplier section. All right, so it looks like Joanna has the new low on jackpot, so Diane will be moving on to hot tip. Anna is through on bad girls, so Erin unfortunately is still stuck in the same spot. So unless somebody gets a lower score than her, Erin will be out. We only have a couple more people to play that game to find out. So.
Let's take a quick look again at the thing. I think Sydney might be out. I believe Sydney is out
Yes.
because Rebecca just played.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
So
So we lose Sydney on rush.
Kind of move this along a little bit more as we keep going here.
So far we have lost 8 competitors.
Sounds like Diane is having a fight off with a hot tip. Heard her yelling over there a second ago. Wow. Another one right down the middle. I believe this is Emily. Wow.
Oh, that was rough.
Wow, 3 in a row, right down the drain.
That's
So
rough. So that makes it new low 191.
Erin got lucky, and she will escape the pit fires of doom that is bad girls. So she will be moving on to get in line for jackpot.
And that will put Emily on the new low for bad girls.
So I'm assuming that once they're finished up on this round for bad girls, I'm assuming they will probably move that rig over to probably jackpot.
Maybe Surf and Safari because we've never seen it.
That would actually be nice. It's always helpful to be like on stream and then like get to see a game that you've never seen before and then be able to understand like how it's playing, how things are bouncing before you actually play it. It's always
Exactly.
a nice benefit.
Well, it looks like Chelsea is on the hot seat for Jackpot right now.
First, I thought you were gonna say hot seat for hot tip.
No, that would be good. But
That would've been
she
way
just
cooler.
was on. She was on Jackpot. Oh, we don't care.
Right now you look like Eric and Justin.
I mean,
The prettier version.
I'll let y'all type your own names because I'm bad at spelling. So please continue.
I mean, if I'm Eric for now, that's fine.
Unless you want to be Eric.
I'm a much shorter Eric. Ugh, weird keyboards. All right. Sweet. Justin is getting us all situated over here, so that way we're
That we actually have names.
yes. All right, Jen said that we were moving over to Surf and Safari, so
Perfect.
predicted that. Awesome. Sweet. All right.
We wanted to see this. And maybe we can find Eric for the minitorial on that. So I was watching the stream last night, and Eric had these great minute tutorials.
They do have them.
Yeah,
I
it's,
know it's this, but I don't know how to select it. That's the only thing.
well, we'll see if we can get Eric over here to do that for us.
I think it's this. Hey, Eric. When we do the minitorial things.
We can, but not for this one. We don't have one.
Oh, okay.
No Surf and Safari?
No Surf and Safari tutorial, so this is going to be a crash course, learn as you go. Let's see what the. It's like I'm getting all machines that I'm not totally aware of, so.
Good learning for all of us. It's got a lot of lights.
All right.
And it looks like a giant swimming pool in the middle.
Let's see here. It doesn't say on pin tips how to get multi-ball, but it says during multi-ball shoot two flashing lights, or two flashing slides to light jackpot. Shoot, collect on left ramp and then shoot all slides to light super jackpot. Collect on left ramp, repeat.
This is just a very interesting layout. A lot of flashing lights. Big old middle scoop.
Yeah, it looks like there's like bonus area in that kind of back section. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see here. Nicole's kicking us off on Surf and Safari, so she's going to be the one to give us the initial tutorial. So it looks like it could be a little floaty. All right, so apparently there's a pop bumper hidden behind that upper center area.
Ah,
Got
ramp
it.
goes into the little swimming pool.
It's like a similar little whirlpool thing to Whitewater. Skill shot is worth 500K. Awesome, good to know. Okay, so Bree says each shot has a corresponding color. Hit the shots to try to build up each color. Each color has big reward after hitting the shot 5 times. Best one is a million shot, but can't remember what color. Good to know.
Absolutely. Because I have not played this.
Well, if it's a color-based thing, that feels very much more like at least similar to aspects of Jackpot.
Looks like Jackpot and Whirlpool had a baby. Oh.
A little bit. Ooh, that ball's flying. She's got to try to, there we go. And I'm assuming, I can't see the game very well, but it looks like there's 3 drop targets on the right that what I'm assuming are bonus multipliers. All right.
Sounded like it laughed at her.
That was a quick game for Nicole, so sets the stage with a little over 3 mil.
Well, right now, Diane looks like she is sitting on the hot seat with Hot Trash at 147.
Yes. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so it looks like we lost Sabrina on Demo Man. There's 2 people left to play on Bad Girls, so we've got Jessie and Rebecca.
Chelsea is still sitting low on Jackpot.
Let's see, oops, wrong way, sorry guys.
Diana's in unfamiliar territory.
Well, and if y'all are tuning in, we have a bigger 10-round match play tournament coming up, kicking off at 2 p.m. this afternoon. So
Allegedly.
should have a good amount, probably at least about 100 people, I would assume. So. Not sure where everybody's at on the stream, where you're from. Welcome if you're just now joining us.
We're glad you're here.
We're in process of the Women's Amazing Race Finals. Right now we have Joanna up on Surf and Safari.
And she hails from the Cleveland area.
I'm still trying to figure this game out because it's hard to see if there's. I was not able to look at this playfield yesterday. It looks like there might be drop targets in front of the dinosaur character. Is that correct? Somebody validate that.
I don't know if, are they drop or they just light up? Because I just saw one light, but I didn't see it drop.
I think they're drop targets.
Oh, I think you're right. There's
right,
one left up.
Nice shot into the whirlpool. Already she is up and has beaten Nicole's score, so Joanna will get to move on over to Jungle Queen. Gets a walk-off on ball 2. Zach is our plunge assistant for this morning, apparently.
It looks like Nick took a break.
All right. So it looks like Jane stepping up for her first time on Surf and Safari. Yes, Joanna has some solid flipper skills, for sure, 100%. I got to play with her on a couple games yesterday, and she was playing fantastic, so.
Jane is a very calm player.
Yeah, you know if Jane shows up to a tournament that it's going to be, you're going to have a tough time. I believe, if I remember right, Jane is currently #1 in the world for women. So Jane is no stranger to solid pinball competition. Looks like she's got 3 lit on the red side of things at the moment. Nice nudge to keep that ball in play. That's the thing on most of these games. Like if you're not tapping that game when it starts to do the whole wide left and right thing, chances are that is going to go in the out lane, and it's not going to be good.
Which is a skill I still need to absolutely develop.
Looks like she had a small misread on that, which costed her that ball, but she is already ahead. She
has enough to get through.
She also gets a walk-off on ball 3. Excellent. Yeah, Jane's been up in the #1 spot for a while now. I don't think anybody's going to catch her point-wise at this time.
Well, unless they've changed, it looks like Cassidy's still at #1.
That's for open.
That's for open? I thought it had women's. All right, hit women's. Is it Jane?
Yes.
It is Jane. I stand corrected. Or sit corrected.
All right, Miss Anna O'Neill. One of the dynamic duo from the Hot Nudge stream. So if y'all have not checked out Hot Nudge, I would definitely suggest hitting up their channel at some point. They do a lot of really good streaming content for pinball. They also have some really cool merch. So if you have not taken a look at their website, definitely go check that out. Go get yourself some cool merch.
And they're very entertaining.
Ooh, tough break. She doesn't have too far to go though. She's on ball 2. She's set up pretty well. She's got 2.5 mil. Needs 3.3, so she can just. Ooh, that was a little fast there. Seems like this
she's
game.
almost there.
Seems like
Oh,
this
there
game.
she's there.
Seems like it goes between being floaty and being very, very fast in certain instances. Nice scoop shot there. Collects a. All right. And she's done. Seems like a lot of people are hitting this on ball 2. So that's great.
Absolutely.
So Nicole is in the danger zone right now. So it looks like we are down to, where is that? We got a couple more people still rolling through here. Looks like we still have Laura, Katie, Jesse, and Rebecca to play on Jackbot.
So who did?
Laura has the new low, it looks like.
Okay.
So
and
Chelsea will move on to Hot Tip.
Right. And it looks like we lost Emily on Bad Girls.
This is a rough format, though. It is not an easy format. It's a lot of pressure to come in and say, okay, this is the score I have to beat. And most of the time, like, okay, I can beat this score in general. But then it's like that added pressure to be like, oh shit, I gotta actually, step up and make sure that I can make this score and not be too nervous where I shove myself off a cliff. So,
Well, and then it's just go play your game. Because take the pressure off and just go play the game.
all right, so Laura is hanging on by a thread. She's got three more people to where she might be able to skate by. So we'll see what happens with the jackpot scenario.
But it does mean Chelsea gets to move on. She was sitting there for a little bit.
So Erin is still up on Hot Tip right now, so that's why she has not moved on to Surf and Safari yet.
And we made it back around to Jungle Queen, where Joanna just put up 38.
Yeah, Kashi, it's a fun format because it's different. You don't get to see it too often. Kind of like, pin golf tournaments are really fun too, but again, you don't see those as often here. From my understanding, it's more common to have pin golf kind of entry open tournaments in Europe. That's just like their thing. They do a lot more pin golf tournaments over there, it seems. Hamburglar, I believe. Let's see here.
I think we have 8 out, definitely.
So
or do we have 9?
There's 3 left to go on Jackpot. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it looks like Chelsea's going to play on Hot Tip, but Diane is in the danger zone right now.
Yeah, we should have 9 left. Right?
Let's see. Looks like Katie is moving over to Hot Tip. Well, like I said, we still have Jesse and Rebecca to play on Jackpot, so we've got those 3, and then Chelsea's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 10 left.
Okay.
Unless I can't count, apparently, this morning, because Bree says 11, so.
No, I think you're right.
Apparently I need more coffee, because apparently 2 cups is not enough for me to count correctly, so there's that.
No, I just, wait a minute. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay.
Ooh, that was painful. You saw that coming a mile away.
Ah, my count's off because the first one is
That
the
was
player in seed. So yes, 10.
that was a giant, painful ouch for Erin on her ball there. She's already on ball 3. She's really got to maintain control here. Ideally, if she can get up that ramp. Ah,
Wow.
wow, that was gnarly. She is not happy with that. You can tell that, which I don't blame her. I'd be pissed too.
So that puts us with a new low on Surf and Safari.
And that's when it gets scary in this format, is when you're down towards the bottom of the list and you don't really have people coming up, too many people behind you,
Right.
to where you can maybe save yourself. So that's when it starts to get real dicey. Real dicey and even more stressful than it already is.
And Joanna is on Rush right now. She's going to be setting the new score on that.
So on ball 1 on Rush early on. Chelsea's on hot tip.
First round of going around, we lost Sydney Wamsley on that.
Okay. Looks like they're still trying to work through jackpot. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Nicole's going to move on to Jungle Queen. Jane is currently sitting with the low on Jungle Queen at 34,000. Jane's normally a very solid player, but it also seemed like when we played Jungle Queen, we were all collectively on the Jungle Queen struggle bus there for a moment in time yesterday. So
Chelsea's moving up on Surf and Safari.
trying to see what happened here. Did Jessie get is Jessie through? See, Jen's hovering on her right now. Oh, nope, Jessie got the low score on jackpot, so Laura will move on. That's a dicey situation for Jessie, because right now Rebecca's the only one left. And if she goes through, then Jessie's out. Diana's still on the hot tip struggle bus. This could get really interesting, because you've got Diane, Erin, and Jane, all super strong women players that are in the danger zone right now. All right, Chelsea, come on, girl. Keep your head together. She's one of our local C-Bus people. Got it. Oh, damn. No flip for you. She's just like, well, okay, I see how this is going to go. Fun. I'm just going to narrate the inside of Chelsea's brain.
Yeah, she doesn't have far to go. She can keep this in
Ooh,
play.
that was snappy. Nice.
And she moves on. She has enough. She is going.
Yes. Very nice. Good makeup after that first no flip ball. All right, so Erin only has Katie or Laura, and if they beat her score, then Miss Erin will unfortunately be out. Trying to see where Anna's at on Jungle
Anna
Queen. She
looks like she just passed. That looks like 36. She needs to beat 34. She's good.
Yeah. I don't think she realizes it yet. I think she looks like 38, 36, somewhere in there.
She's at 36. They're going to let her know she can move on.
Yeah. So Jen just let Anna know she's good. Anna will be moving on to play Rush. I feel like I want to play the Surf and Safari now, because I'm like, I didn't get a chance to play it yesterday. It was in the annex yesterday, and looks like they moved it out here to the main view. I'm trying to remember what was in its place yesterday. Something must have went down for them to bring that up. So.
Yeah, I don't remember. I did not play on this side much yesterday. And it looks like our rush low right now is 9 million.
Yikes. Oof. All right, so it looks like Jesse went out on jackpot.
Diane is still low on hot tip. 3 people to play.
Sorry, y'all. This wants to go over too far. I guess this is where I got to keep it for now.
And now we're moving over to Jungle Queen.
All right, the inevitable Jungle Queen. Oh, yeah, Space Shuttle. Yes. I played that game yesterday, too, and warmed up on that. That was wicked fast. Some of these games are just screaming. All right, Jungle Queen. Classic older game, typical stuff. Hit your drop targets,
5 balls.
get in your scoop, try to get your upper in-lane rollovers.
Got Nicole up right now. But again, great bank of games, and we're getting to see a whole.
Yeah, if you're not watching that ball come out of the right side, and if you're not doing a little something to give it a little oomph, chances are you're going to see exactly what happened, where it just slides right out and goes down the middle.
Nice thing about Jungle Queen is it's got the baby flippers.
It's those flippers are interesting though, because as you watch them play, once they start getting down into like the main flipper area, if you get that ball caught under there and you're trying to trap up or something, then it gets a little dicey. Ooh.
Oh.
The ball was like, let's just make this even more painful for you, Nicole. Seems like people are having a hard time getting that upper rollover. Wow, right again. You gotta get that little smack on the side to get that to come out.
And she is on ball 4.
And she just keeps clinging to that right side. Is she gonna learn? No.
Oh, last.
Come on, girl, you got this. I'm honestly surprised that she didn't give that a little bit of a smack to get that over more. Wow.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, at least they're on the left side.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, that will put Nicole on the hot seat. Jane will move on to rush.
Jungle Queen is out for blood this morning. My God.
Pretty much. Anna is currently up on rush.
Jungle Queen gave a huge rejection to Nicole. I think that was the most brutal game I've seen so far. I mean, it's always bad when you get a house ball anyway, but when you get like
3 in a row.
Yeah.
But we've experienced it. We know how that feels. I think everybody's experienced that once in a time. Not a great experience, but.
All right, Miss Chelsea. Chelsea's holding her own right now, so I'm real super happy for her. Nice. Got the upper rollover.
I'm sure she's breathing a little easier that she got to move on from Surface Safari.
Seems like,
Ooh.
Wow. Seems like at least the feed out of that left side isn't feeding directly down the center like the right is. So it's the right seems like a bit of a death trap. Will she? Oh,
There she goes.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Getting some good rollover points there. Nice.
Anna is moving on Rush, from Rush back over to Demolition Man.
Yeah, on a game like Jungle Queen, you don't need a lot of power, but you definitely need to,
Use
it's
some
kinda-
finesse.
It's kind of like the light, quick flips. That way, it's like you got the ball going, it's got enough movement, but you're not overdoing it to where it's putting you in a danger zone, basically.
Oh.
That was a little bit of a rough break there for Chelsea.
The thing is it hits center, and there's not a lot you can do
But
because
she's already moved on, though. So she's good to go.
Oh, yeah, because Nicole only had 14 on it.
So Chelsea moves on.
She's having a big sigh of relief.
Let's see.
Um,
Katie's up on Jungle Queen. Jane is on Rush.
Where are we on hot tips? Can we go look back at that?
Yes.
Did Diane go out on that, or do we still have more people?
Diane is out.
Diane, our leader from
Wow.
Stem to Stern yesterday, is now out.
I'm sure she's not happy about that. Diane overall played really well, but
She was pretty amazing.
she's super competitive, and she wants to, always play well and show up well for herself. So I'm sure she's a little disappointed, but hey, everybody's got to go out at some point, I suppose.
And that's why we call it hot trash.
Yes. All right, so all right.
And Katie's through. Katie will be moving on to Rush.
Buffalo Pinball is rating with a party of 16.
Yay.
Damn. Thanks, guys.
Glad to have you.
Welcome, welcome. If you're just now joining us, this is the Women's Amazing Race Finals.
At Pincinnati.
So this is a format, if you're not familiar with the Amazing Race style format, this is a format where if you do not want to be the lowest scoring person on a machine, otherwise you are out. So it's a little bit of a do or die style, but a lot of pressure, but a lot of fun as well. So if you have not played that format, I would highly suggest giving it a try. All right.
So we have Laura coming up on Jungle Queen.
Laura's very 80s today. I like it. Very neon pink.
Yes, green,
Pink and
turquoise.
purple. I love it. Oh!
Oh, ow.
Wow, 500. Ouch. She's not thrilled about that. She's like, this is not how this is going to go down.
Now, where does Laura hail from? I did not get to play with her yesterday.
I don't know. Kentucky? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that was another tough ball.
Little floaty action here. That's dangerous.
Oh.
That's the risk you run.
At least she's got a sense of humor about this whole thing.
Hey, I mean, if you're not having fun while you're playing pinball, then you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
But yeah, to me, those little flippers can be a little dangerous on this game, depending on the way that the shot comes down.
Oh.
This is just a lot of like screaming down the middle, but it's like way from up top, so you just get like the most amount of painfulness possible.
All right, looks like she's on her last ball.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is, she's just got to keep this ball up. Ooh, no,
Oh, she did it. Did she? No.
Whoa. And
the
with
bonus.
Wow. Laura scaves through by the skin of her teeth.
This is why bonus is so important.
Okay, so not only are we having screamers down the middle, but we're also having some nail biters and pseudo heart attacks at, what time is it? At noon on a Saturday?
Yes. All right, we got Rebecca from Chicago stepping up to the plate now.
All right.
And she is sporting that green hair like a champ.
Beck is a great player from Chicago.
Her hair is currently the color of the lake on St. Patrick's Day.
It's her signature color, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
Ooh, here we go. All right. Yeah, it's like if you don't hold that flipper up on the right side, that is just going down the middle, flat out. Nice nudge back up top.
Nice.
See if she can get some of those other top in-lane rollovers.
Do a
And
little
down
more
the right.
bonus.
Ooh,
Oh,
there it is. The death right trap.
she needs. Yeah, but she needs
Yeah,
just
Rebecca-
a couple up here. She'll be good.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine. She's already good.
Yep, she said Nicole will be leaving us.
Wow. And that is the end of the road for Nicole Turk, and I know she's frustrated about that. That was not the game that she wanted to have on this for sure. I just recently played with her in Cleveland for the Southland Mega Match Play, and she did really well. She was the only other female finalist. So, sure she's not happy with that, but still, hey, she made finals and made it almost all the way through, so still something to be proud of.
Y'all played a lot of hours in that tournament.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, the Southland Mega Match Play recently happened up in Akron area. So it was 20 rounds of match play and then a finals format on Sunday. I think it was standard Papa style, but really great tournament. So thanks for the Cleveland folks for running that. It was a super fun event. Yeah, Nicole had a really tough game on Jungle Queen. It was not kind to her at all. So
You had 3 fast house balls down the center.
So if you're at the tournament here and you're watching Jungle Queen right now, just know that if you step up to it and your ball's coming down the right, consider holding your right flipper up and or giving it a little bit of a nudge to get that to bounce over. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Nobody's on Jungle Queen or coming up on that at the moment, so we might have to shift the stream over.
Yep. So right now, Joanna's on the hot seat on Rush.
Aaron went out on Surf and Safari. Nicole went out on Jungle Queen. And we are getting down to the nitty-gritty, folks. This is starting to get to the serious point. So
We are moving the rig. Are we going back
Where are we
to? We going back to Bad Girls, or where are we going?
I'm kind of hoping they'll go to Demo Man or Rush.
Well,
Or maybe, well, I don't know.
well, if we go to Bad Girls, it would make sense because that's where we're going to have everybody moving to. Because Demo Man is going pretty fast.
Either that or once they get somebody going on, get somebody over at a jackpot.
Yep, that's true. We haven't seen a lot of jackpot today.
I might have to go get another coffee. All right. I mean, I'm not even playing and I'm sitting here sweating because I'm nervous, like watching them, because I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you're also a hoodie, but besides that,
Yeah, but I was cold yesterday.
true.
Okay, Brian O'Neill says Demo Man. I hope so too. I like Demo Man. Demo Man was playing. It was a little tilty yesterday for a lot of people. So that was the fair warning that everybody was being given through other players yesterday. So not sure if it's still the same setup today, but I guess we'll.
I don't
find
know.
out.
Anna's sitting at 71.
All right, we are going to jackpot, folks.
Great. Which Jane will move. Jane will set her score, and then we'll go from there on Bad Girls and see what happens.
Jackpot's such a fun game. Like the artwork on it's great. It's a simple game. It's not like, overly complex, but it's a fun game to play. It's colorful. The artwork's great. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with Jackpot, there's the kind of colored targets that you see in the center. Like generally, you want to get those knocked down so that way you can get balls locked in the eyeballs for a multi-ball, 2-ball multi-ball setup. You also kind of have the casino aspect of this game that is in the little side part where you see the 4 orangish shots that are flashing on the left, right next to that area. That will give you various awards based on what is lit. And then you also have the opportunity to, once you get one of those selected. Sometimes you have the opportunity to go double or nothing, and then you have to try to shoot up the left ramp there to collect double amount. So you've got that. You've got your drop targets.
And those drop targets move down. Excuse me.
No dying, Rita. Not allowed.
I'm not dying, just coughing.
No dying on stream.
So those drop targets move down and open up the area for the eyeballs.
Yes. I don't know. This used to be a touch screen. I don't know if it is anymore, but yeah, it's like that. Basically, that center area up top where you've got the yellow, blue, orange, green, and red. That
Yep.
area that drops open. You get lock your two balls.
Just kind of goes down. The two balls go like you're doing the lock balls on Doctor Who.
Yes.
Sorry, Al, did not mean to cough in your ear.
All right, Chelsea. Looks like Rebecca is. I think she's on ball one on rush at the moment. Chelsea is over taking on Bad Girls. I think Laura is on Demo Man. So I think we're just.
So Rebecca is last person to play. We'll see if we get to keep Joanna or not.
Yeah, Demo Man is really fun with those gun controls, and you do generally get more points using the gun controls over the flippers, so I think it just kind of depends on everybody's personal preference. I've also seen people who will play with the guns, and they start off playing with the guns, and depending on the situation, they will shift to the flippers and kind of back and forth, vice versa. I find that a little difficult myself personally, but everybody has their own strategy.
Now, when I was playing it yesterday, the person who took first did straight flippers all the way through.
Interesting.
So,
All right, looks like Rebecca made it past Rush.
so we lose Joanna.
That is where the road ends for Joanna. She played really well, though, so kudos to her.
She's getting hugs from fellow competitors. She played really well.
Trying to see.
And this is really, as a player, is a very tiring format because you just keep on moving and moving and moving. You really don't breathe a whole lot.
Yeah, there is no breaks in this format, so that's kind of the only negative. Depending, especially once you start getting down to the wire, things start moving a lot quicker, so you don't really have a lot of
All
time
right, so we've got
get caught.
Jade on Jackpot. Chelsea is sitting on Bad Girls at
939,
980.
So Chelsea's got Laura and Rebecca and Katie to see if Chelsea's going to survive. So yeah, this ball is screaming.
And Anna is sitting low on Demo right now. She just has Rebecca.
Ooh. Jane was well. She got the gate open. So I mean, that's a start. That's not what she wanted to do, but getting the gate open is half the battle.
So we basically have Chicago versus Chicago right now on Demo Man.
Well, and the plunge on this I found difficult yesterday to get up top. Like some reason, if you plunged it too hard, it just would not go up into the upper spinning area for you to even try to get a bonus. That was a nice dig there by Jane. Nice control. Just chill out for a second, reset. Right in there for her multi-ball, so she's got multi-ball coming. Excellent start.
And that's the thing. It's an automatic, two-ball, multi-ball. Get both eyes, you get your multi-ball.
She lost that one there. And since Jane's the first player on this, she's really trying to put up a decent score to make sure that she's safe. Nice. Trying to get things relocked.
While she's playing on this, Rebecca is playing over on Demo Man. And she is trying to survive and send Anna home.
Slap Drain is giving 5 Tier 1 subscriptions to our community, so
Thank
That's
you.
fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Jane got a nice 10 mil skill shot there, so I think she was trying to get up into that casino area before it seemed. Oh, is that going to stay up the ramp? No, it's coming back. Ooh, nice.
Is Jackpot by
no,
the
she did not.
same as Brida Pinbot?
Yes.
Okay. Because
Wow. I know she didn't want to tilt that last ball because she would have, any bonus that you can get at this point is good. 396 is, it's not a bad score, but it's not a score that would make me feel intrinsically safe. Especially with the caliber of people that are around right now, that would not make me feel safe. And I think Jane knows that.
well, let's see how it treats Chelsea. She'll be up next. Oh, Rebecca is out on Demo Man.
Anna squeezed by the skin of her teeth. She had a situation, I think it was Anna. I think Anna and I last year, I think we were kind of squeezing by the skin of our teeth in a couple rounds.
We have lost Rebecca. So it was Chicago against Chicago, and
Yeah.
our green hair beauty is now out.
End of the road. All right, Miss Chelsea, C-Bus represent. She is getting ready to start her game on Jackpot here. Let's see if she can get that second scoop area.
And we don't see a lot of Jackpot up in Columbus.
Not generally, and I'm surprised because it's such a nice game. Nice read on that. Gets into the casino. I call it the casino. It's a game saucer, but potato.
Hey, she's playing Keno.
See, yep. That's what I was talking about. You can get that double or nothing, but then you have to shoot up the right ramp, or not right ramp, sorry, left ramp. And she would have got it. So I mean, it's ball one.
Right, but sometimes you're fighting for your life. Just cashing out means you got your points.
Yeah. Nice, gets back up into the game saucer.
Not as much of a gambler on things like that.
Oh
She's
man,
grooving it. She's just absolutely in her own groove right now.
no. She had that 75 mil hurry up. She didn't even get a flip on it. Let's see where she's at.
She's at 201 after ball one.
Okay. All right, so according to Jen, we are down to the final four, folks, on that you're seeing right now on Jackpot. So
Wow.
come on, Chelsea.
To see if Katie or Anna makes it through on Bad Girls.
Ooh, nice. Good save. Excellent. Got one ball locked for
She
multi-ball.
gets that second one locked. She is definitely in a groove.
She's in a groove. She seems to be reading the ball very well, which makes me happy. Sometimes it's hard when you're in tournament formats. The nerves can kick in. And
Yep, she's dancing.
she doesn't have long to go, but it still is far enough away where
Ooh, where is she at?
I think she still has
She's got 40 mil to go.
yeah. So she really needed that center part that would have really helped. Oh no!
Oh, where's her bonus? A ball save.
Shoot. Okay, come on.
All right, you've got this. She doesn't have far to go.
See, that floatiness is where it gets real dangerous. That and the weird
Oh,
slinging.
she's got it. She's through.
Wow.
Great job, Chelsea. Which now puts Jane.
That was a little bit of a nail biter.
Yep.
Jesus. All right.
Something we don't see often, that Jane has the score to beat, or to lose, to beat.
I'm not sure where our screen thingy went to. So I was going to move this over.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I guess we're sitting here for a minute. So Chelsea's going to be moving on to hot tip. But I think they're going to hold it so that we can move the 3 of them over.
Yeah, I don't know where that went. It just like disappeared. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to see if Eric can get this pulled back up for us. We lost our button to be able to move the Excel sheet over, so we can hang tight
But
here.
we're going to be able to see at least the next couple games. Actually, we should be okay.
Ooh, the kick out from the game saucer just became a death trap for Laura on that ball. So that 184 really needs to kind of get into that. Oh, see, I think that's what happened to me yesterday. It didn't even get up into the top area. Okay, pinbot poker. I would be doing double or nothing at this point. Yeah, shoot under. So now she's doing double or nothing. If she can stay in, she really needs to get to that left, under that left ramp right now. Wow.
Oh.
That's a risky run. And it's hard to say, obviously, like when you're sitting here watching the game, it's different. But like looking at that, I would have let that dead bounce over from the left to the right and then be able to shoot, slow that down a little bit to shoot under that left ramp.
She's got to get something really put together on this one.
Oh, no.
Oh, and we've got
Oh, she's got a ball save.
good.
Wow. Okay, was not expecting that, but, you know. Oh, damn. Well, a happy pinball Bob Ross moment just turned into tragedy for Miss Laura.
Yep, so it's down to Anna.
Hello, Boots42 says, on your way from Lexington. Hope everyone's doing well. We are fantastic here, so looking forward to having people come down today for the tournament. So main tournament kicks off at 2, so I think we got about little
Hour and a half.
2 hours. Yeah.
Hour and a half. So
Wow.
Jane moves on to hot tip.
I'm gonna try clicking on, trying to figure out what happened to my little screen here, but you know.
Well, I think we don't really need it because we're down to our last games. Because we've got top 3 and then we'll have top 2 on Surf and Safari is going to determine it.
I just don't know where that because the button was right here.
I know, it disappeared.
Yeah.
Totally.
So Chelsea's going to be starting us off on hot tip.
But I think they're going to hold it and they're just going to move the feet so we get to watch.
So Anna has to beat 338 to move on to be final 3. Anna usually plays very well collected, so it would not surprise me at all if she was able to pull this off. This is kind of starting to get to a little dangerous standpoint. She's got 1 ball locked for multi-ball. She's got that game saucer lit too. Just pulled up 10 mil from that skill shot. She's trying to get that in for her second lock. Good dead bounce there. Nice backhand. Gets her
And
second.
now she's got her multi-ball going.
Yep. Nice. Nice. Double jackpot right now, so she should be in pretty good shape.
She may be moving on just with ball 1.
She can get some of those flashing shots, and she'll get. She's trying to trap up right now. Nice. Ooh. Oh, playing with fire right now. Being in multi-ball, if you're not going to trap up, it's kind of like juggling at that point, just to make sure they stay out of each other's way and don't collide midstream. But that's exactly what happened.
She doesn't have far to go.
No.
She'll have it with her bonus. She's going to move on with ball 1. There she
she's
goes.
already done. She's good.
So we
Jen,
will lose.
Laura.
We're going to lose Laura. So it's going to be Chelsea, Jane, and Anna for the top 3.
So Laura finishes 4th. She had a good run.
She had a great run.
We're going to be moving the stream, so
I believe we're going over to Hot Tip.
AKA Hot Trash, for those of you just joining us. It somehow got relabeled to Hot Trash. I don't know the backstory behind that, but if we find out, I'll let you know.
There's a little piece of paper, as you can see at the top, or can we see it?
Extra balls. Play them.
So there's a little piece of paper up at the top that is making Hot Tip Hot Trash.
Yeah, you can barely see it up in that upper right corner. I'm going to have to, if you see Eric, we'll flag him over here so we can try to get that Excel button. No, it's the mystery of where Laura is from.
Yeah, we don't know.
I feel like she told me 1 or 2 years ago, but I can't remember because this is like the only time I see her.
Well, if we could flag her down, we could find out.
All right, Miss Chelsea, starting us off on Hot Tip. Robin Hood says, let's effing go, Chelsea. Definitely on that sentiment as well. I'm hoping Chelsea is our only Ohio representative at this point.
She's sandwiched in between, she's got 2 Chicago players who are very good, but she is also very good. I'm going to go invite Laura over to come join you, and
all right,
let's find out more about her.
Yeah, and if you find Eric, flag him down.
I will.
All right, folks. We will end the question of where Laura is from because she will be coming on stream here shortly to talk about her game and how she felt about her tournament play today. So coming up here in a second. Chelsea's kicking us off on Hot Tip. Ooh. Hello.
Oh, hey, Holly, what's up?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Congratulations on your good run there.
Thanks.
So
Yeah. When I knew I could get into the top 3, I was like, oh, now I want that. And I was like, oh, well.
Right.
But this was my first finals I've ever made.
But girl, I mean, top 4 in this group.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So
It was exciting.
congratulations.
It was exciting.
So the inevitable question has been in the chat is we were trying to figure out where you were from, and I couldn't remember if you were from Cincinnati or not. So that's
Okay.
That's been the dying
So
question.
I am from Northeast Ohio. I just moved to Cincinnati about 2 weeks and 3 days ago.
Oh,
So I moved from Kent.
oh, okay,
Good old Kent, Ohio.
got it.
And yeah, so I used to play up in the Cleveland Women's League very briefly. And but I play a lot down here in Cincinnati.
I grew up in Mentor, so.
Oh, I used to live in Chardon.
Oh well, shoot, girl.
We were neighbors.
Small world. In
That's
the
so
pinball
funny.
community.
Yeah. So I grew up in it's called Boston Heights. It's near
Yeah.
Hudson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chelsea is trying to put in the work here to do some damage because she is player 1 on Hot Tip and is trying to really set herself
Oh,
up.
hi, Kashi. Thanks, Guy. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I was hoping I'd get to see you here.
Nice rip the spinner.
This game is rough. This game is so rough.
That's why they call it Hot Trash. You saw that it's relabeled Hot Trash.
I
right?
know. I know. I was. Oh no. She doesn't look happy about that.
No.
I
I wonder if she had like a missed like finger placement.
Oh,
'cause
maybe. Oh, perhaps.
That's not like Chelsea just to let a
No.
watch a ball just
No.
roll off of her flipper into
Yeah.
the drain. So
Yeah. So another fact about myself: this tournament last year was the very first one I ever played in my whole life.
what?
Yeah. The women's tournament at Pincinnati last year. So,
Okay, just to make sure y'all are taking notes because we're gonna have a Laura trivia
No.
next year on stream. So
Okay,
that way,
cool.
in case any of y'all are wondering.
did you know there actually is going to be some trivia in the main? I know Justin has a whole set of trivia lined
Oh.
up to do during the main match play
Oh, fun. So
tournament later today.
didn't know that, so
So
stay tuned for that.
I think there's like 150 questions.
Oh,
So
damn.
get your brains ready.
Ooh, that you
She's
really
like, she's doing pretty well.
nice save there.
Yeah.
You definitely want to stay away from that center pop because it can just be a death trap.
Yep.
Nice teeter that she saved that from.
Yep. This game specifically is this machine is a little rough because the center lights there are
Yes.
not flush, and I had 2 balls go straight down because it hit a divot and went
Oh.
straight down last night.
Interesting. Good.
So
That's a note to self.
yeah, if you're playing this later in a tournament, watch out for those like bottom lights there because they are not flush.
Chelsea got all those. Looks like it's hard to see on this. Thought she had gotten all those.
Oh,
drops
we can
down.
change our names. I forgot to do that.
Thank you for getting that back up because I don't know what happened. It just disappeared and then I couldn't find it.
This needs to be highlighted so you can hit the interact button.
Oh.
Something else got clicked. So
Ah.
no worries.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm trying to see what
What ball is she on? 5,
She's on 5.
I think. Okay.
If she can get that to slow down a little bit. There you go.
Nice.
Rip that spinner, girl.
Uh,
A little off on that shot.
Yep. That spinner is like deceivingly hard on this game for some reason.
But if you don't hit that on the right angle,
Yeah.
it's not going.
Nope. Yeah, let's see. There she
it
goes.
is. Getting the scoop.
That's it.
Getting the scoop.
Oh,
girl, you could've
denied.
Nudge that in. Man, that ball is flying right
Yeah.
now.
This is fast for hot tip, like the way she's playing. Oh, nice.
The nice
Wow.
slap save.
What did she even slap? Like the top? I don't even. That was crazy.
It sounded like she hit it pretty hard.
Yep.
So I'm like surprised it didn't tilt actually.
Okay. That's a good score.
So Chelsea
Not too
ends
shabby.
with 344, 200. Alice says, I love this game. It is a fun game, but it can also be brutal, which is why it's also labeled hot trash today.
Hot trash. I think it's always labeled. This machine just always is labeled hot trash.
Somebody, I'm trying to remember who I was talking to the other day that they were saying like, oh, we should have like a tournament where it's just like everybody has to pick the game they hate, and that's part of the tournament bank. So
That would be.
it's like,
It would be like just 8 games of hot trash.
no, like the worst tournament would just be like all Judge Dreads, every round.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
We're working on it.
Thank you.
Working on it. Getting back to the game. There we go. All right.
I see.
Jane's got a nice pause on that in-lane feed there. Trying to rip
Ooh.
left orbit.
She goes. Nice.
Good clean
Get in
shot
there.
up top.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Denied.
Someone's saying they don't like Gorgar. Who doesn't like Gorgar?
Bree. I don't like Gorgar. Well, Gorgar's okay.
Gorgar's okay. I don't hate Gorgar.
Mine would be like Judge Dredd.
You know which game I irrationally hate,
What?
and I shouldn't? Iron Maiden.
What?
I know.
No, I love Iron Man.
I know. I think it's the whole, all around, all of that, all of it.
Ooh. Oh, did she tilt?
Oh, she did.
Like Starship Troopers, I don't like that one
Oh,
either.
I don't like that one either. Agreed.
I normally don't like Alien Star either because it normally doesn't treat me very well.
I
but
actually haven't even played that game yet.
it treated me well last night, so we're not going to hate on it today.
Maybe if we all just say nice things about Hot Tip and not call it hot trash, it'll treat us well.
Yeah. Well, and of course, Stars is here, so that's like the game everybody
Stars.
loves to hate for no reason.
Yep.
It's a good game.
That is the one that got me out of the tournament last year, however. So I am allowed to hate it.
Yes.
It is a beautiful game, though. I actually really enjoy Stars. I think it's really pretty.
So let's see.
Okay, nice catch there. She goes. So satisfying to hit that spinner.
Bugs Bunny's birthday ball is gross. I have not played that, to be honest.
But I mean, it's Bugs Bunny. Sounds like, oh, nice. Let's see if she can,
So completing the hot tip drop target letters around the center pop is what lights the
the
left spinner.
captive, oh, okay, and the captive ball, I think, right? Or something else like the captive ball.
I don't know about the captive ball situation.
I think it lights both. I think it
Well,
lights spinner and
well,
captive ball.
It's lit now.
Right, but there are,
So I think it might be.
I think if she hits down the T and the P, I
It's
don't
lit.
know.
Ugh.
I don't know what lit. Okay.
Ow.
Perhaps it was up in the saucer.
Bloated, you hate Funhouse? I love Funhouse.
Okay, here's.
Okay, John's not a fan of Tomcat.
I don't even know Tomcat. Okay. Okay, it is from the top saucer. Thank you.
So Jane passed Chelsea with 4:04.
All right, here comes Anna.
So this is a do or die moment for Chelsea. We go to this real quick. Can't really move over anymore, folks, as of right now. So. Oh my gosh. Howard said years ago the Buffalo pinball guys hosted a tournament.
Tournament. This is exactly what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should host a tournament. I also really want to host a split flipper tournament.
Yeah.
Those are, I always enjoy that.
I was saying too, not many people do pin golf tournaments, and I think that they're always
Yeah.
they're always a good entry format, especially if
I
you're,
agree. I did my first pin golf over the summer.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I actually like learned things, which
Yeah.
I enjoyed.
Yeah, and then you get to meet new people and
Yes.
everything else, so it's
Yeah.
a good format.
And for that, it was more fun for me because it was like, you can do this thing, and we were all cheering each other to like do the one impossible thing,
Right.
you know? And so it seemed like an even too. Like it was like fun because it seemed more even to me. Because we're all like, this is all impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
Anna's got great control right here. She's keeping the ball speed relatively
Oh,
low.
thanks, Bree.
Gotten a scoop.
Hercules. Yeah,
Nice.
Hercules is a turd, but also it's Hercules. Like, it's such a novelty that it's fun to play. And I look tiny playing it, which is always very fun. We all do.
Nice feed up top by Anna. Surprised she didn't try to
Nudge it.
Yeah, because that was so close.
It was very close, yeah.
That was a little dangerous right there.
Yeah.
Skin of her teeth hung on to that one.
There we go. Nice.
And that's
She
always
going
a good
for it.
strategy. If you got something screaming down an in lane, hold your flipper up.
Yep.
Try to slow that down.
Either or ski it over. Nice. Catch there.
Yeah, Anna.
She seems really calm right now. Like she's.
That's just how Anna plays all the
Yeah,
time.
okay.
It's
I don't know
it's
Anna very
gross.
well, so yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching her play from behind earlier, and I was like, she doesn't.
Anna is always calm and collected.
Yeah,
And
she
it-
doesn't move much when she plays at all. Like even her body,
Yeah.
and it comes across. It's very
Yeah,
calm.
She is grossly collected, and I'm jealous. There are some days I'm playing, I just feel like I'm playing like a rabid raccoon.
That could be the next tournament after the turd tournament. The
I mean-
Rabid Raccoon. Are you playing the tournament later today, Holly?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you playing?
I'm not. This was it. Now I get to have fun.
Yeah, the left saucer isn't necessarily a total death trap.
Yeah, her control is amazing.
It usually kicks out to the very kind of edge of the right flipper, so it's a little.
But it has gone straight down for me, the left saucer.
Really?
On this, yes, a couple of times.
Okay, so it's a little.
So you
sus.
don't, yes. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it goes straight down.
She's got the captive ball lit, which that's a little.
That's a good, if you can hit that, though, like twice, usually in a row,
It's like once it starts getting in that sling battle back and forth,
Yeah.
that's when it gets.
Oh, she tried. Oh, she nudged more than the face.
All right, she's on ball 4 with 2:31.
Okay. They're all playing a great game of hot tip right now.
Let's see. I'm surprised people aren't, like, you're not seeing people nudge it into that scoop because it's right there. Ooh. There we go.
Nice.
Nice. And the feed out of that top saucer is pretty good.
Yes. Actually, none of the feeds are really terrible in this game. The left saucer, it can be, it just sort of depends.
It could be worse.
Yes.
We were streaming Jungle Queen earlier, and it was like the death zone for Nicole Turk, where she had like 3 house balls come out of the right and just went straight down the middle.
Yes. That game is rough for that.
All right, Anna.
She's at 320 here.
Depending on her bonus, Chelsea's in the danger zone right now.
I agree. Oh, nice save. Oh, okay. Oh boy. All right.
Oh,
she did it. Squeaks it out.
And with bonus.
Perfect.
But hey, Chelsea
Good
came
job,
in.
Chelsea. That was yeah.
Chelsea came in 3rd, which is still freaking awesome.
Yes. And now it's going to be
Columbus
Jane
got on
and
the board
Anna.
for a win, so I'm stoked about that. My people.
What are we going to? Looks like Surf and Safari, everyone's favorite that nobody knew. Everyone goes, what is this game?
All right, folks, final battle on Surf and Safari coming at you right now.
Do you want to finish it out? I think you should. Yeah. All right.
I can hop up because I actually should go snag the ladies' room, so too much coffee. Yeah. Yeah. All right, folks, I'm going to go watch this one. Justin's going to come in and kick us all off for the final
Hot
match.
nudge, final 2.
So Justin
Surf
is
and
going to turn
Safari.
into me for now. So
Perfect. All right, here we go.
The question is, does Chelsea want? Chelsea says
She
no.
says no.
Chelsea says no. Chelsea says no, thank you.
All right, here she goes.
Let's see, what are we getting into?
Surf and Safari.
Final game. This is so exciting. All right, Rita, you jump in. I want you to run final game. You've been here throughout the whole thing. It's a toss.
Rough.
Oh my God, this is really getting down to it. Hi, friends. Hi,
Hello.
Laura. I'm Holly Koskinen.
Hi. Hello, Holly.
I'm a Laura stan. I'm a Laura stan too.
Oh.
So Holly said she wanted
rough.
to get up and watch this thing live. So here I am with y'all and watching the final match on Surf and Safari.
I was saying, this is a game that none of us had seen. We're like, what is this game? And
Surf
here
and
it is.
yeah. So, folks on the stream said a lot of people play this in tournaments. I never play
Really?
Surf and Safari in tournament.
Yeah.
Never.
I've never even seen this game before.
Quick question:
Last night.
who's the Stephen Bowden of ladies commentary? That's a big question. I don't know.
Oh.
No.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
She picked up a little bit of grid bonus at the end. She's going to end at 5,058,000.
That's kind of how this game has been going.
That's our watermark right there. Do you
Yeah.
remember what your last score on Surf and Safari was?
I believe it was 4 something.
You had to get over 4.
Yeah.
You had to get over 3.1. You got to 4, I think, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. So
So-
5 million, not a huge score on this, but
It's not.
Surf and Safari has been doing this
But like
today.
I said, that's kind of what we've all been doing
Yep.
today on this game.
Yep.
I think because most of us don't know it.
Oh, thank you for that correction, Kashi Pinball. I just jumped in and did not adjust my mic, so
Aw.
hopefully that's a little better.
Thank you.
Is that Katie Coster?
It is.
Ah.
She was like, hey. And I was like, hey.
Hey. Thank you for that. We have a hard time hearing what you guys hear, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. What year is this Gottlieb?
So for me, I don't know what year this is. It doesn't matter what it is for me. I don't. For me, I go for the right ramp because I don't know what to do on this game, and I know you can just keep building Whirlpool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I did. The first time I stepped up to play this, I obviously hit those center targets because they're right there. Had 2 balls immediately out, and I was like, let's not do that. Though the Whirlpool also, I think if you can build a combo going right ramp, left ramp, I did that, and that seemed good.
That seemed good? Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's hard building a combo with the Whirlpool because it pops out of the Whirlpool in some random direction, right?
Right, so you need to hit the
Left
right
ramp, then
yes,
right. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
Nice. Ski pass.
There you go.
All right. And
See-
then try to back. You can actually backhand it.
Oh, can you?
Yes,
I was going to
I
say you
did.
could just keep going left ramp, right? Because you get that clean
Yes,
feed to the
that
right
too.
flipper. 1991, says John Shepard.
Left ramp all day for multi-ball. I don't know that I've seen anyone get a multi-ball today on this game.
On this game?
Yeah.
Yep. I wish you guys could see the crowd gather around this TV,
Yeah. This is exciting.
including Jane. She's watching to see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay.
going to be a drain. But that's game right there.
Oh.
She got it.
Way to go, Anna.
Anna picks
You
it up
squeaked it out.
in ball 2 at 6
That was amazing.
million. Well done. That's
Wow,
super
what an
exciting.
exciting game.
Boy, she had a couple of close calls
Yeah,
right
she
in the
did.
middle there.
She did.
We kind of barely squeaked by, but how exciting was that?
That was so fun.
And
that was it.
And a walk-off. And you're right, that was a ball 1 walk-off, not a ball
Yep.
2. Wow, nice. Great game to Anna.
Great tournament.
Great tournament, and
Yeah.
great job to Jane. I mean, that came down to the wire.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can go to our live mic and our presentation of the awards.
Hey, Jen, if you want, I can just get you. I can just have this be. Yeah, okay.
There's us in front of our green screen.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Behind the scenes, everyone.
That's right. We're going to get this.
Are we hot? Are we hot?
Oh,
Yep.
perfect.
You're good. So we're going to
All right.
hand out some cash, including to Laura Sukulat.
To Laura. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. Again, thank you for everybody coming out and playing in the women's tournament. In 4th place, we have a nice ribbon, and $35 is going to Laura. Congratulations. Yay. Yeah. No, hold on, Laura. Get a picture. So congratulations. All right. In 3rd place,
Congrats to Laura.
winning $75, is Chelsea. Yay! Thank you. You did so good. Thank you. All right. In 2nd place, winning $110, is Jane. And your 2023 Women's Champion is Anna, winning $150. Yay! So there is that for you. All right. So if I could have the top 4 come back in so we can get a picture of everybody. Yeah, you can wear your medal now. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for everybody watching on the stream.
Thank you to Jen Rupert for running a fabulous tournament. Folks online, thank you for joining us. That concludes our tournament today. Now, don't worry as you watch this the collective winners picture get taken. There is plenty more pinball to play, plenty more commentating today. You've actually just watched the end of only our 2nd of 5 tournaments taking place here at Pincinnati 5. So if you want to stay tuned, come back, join us again 2 p.m. Eastern. That's right. I mean, what's that, an hour from now? Yeah. An hour and 4 minutes. Yep. Come back at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start our match play qualifying. That's our big Pincinnati tournament. It's our longest Pincinnati tournament. It's going to be a fabulous one. We have 100 competitors participating in that. And we're going to have Raymond Davidson, who's going to try and get a triple crown because he won last night. So if he can get Friday night strike, Saturday night match play, and get the gauntlet, he could conceivably get his triple crown. Interestingly, he has won match play in the past and strikes in the past, so he could potentially take all three. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys. We'll come back. We're going to shut off the stream now. We'll come back at 2 o'clock for our match play qualifying, and I've been practicing with some sign-offs. You ready for this one?
All right, what's the sign-off?
Friends, this is Justin Masterson reminding you, don't nudge others lest you be nudged. We'll see you at 2 o'clock.